And if you're wondering, like, who are these clowns? It's obviously nighttime. We're wearing shades. It's because it's a new year. It's a new me.
And I wear
I'm
my
shades
sunglasses at night.
And I wear my sunglasses at night.
So I can watch you live and breathe your storyline.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you something fun fact about Mr.
Remix.
Corey Hart, who is the
Okay.
man who sang that song.
Tell me something.
His cassette called Boy in the Box was my very first self-purchased item of physical music media.
Wow.
The cassette. And I still own the cassette. Not just
A
a
cassette,
version
huh?
of it.
An 8-track?
The actual one.
What, is an 8-track different than a cassette?
Yes, it is.
Hey.
And you're bringing up a painful story.
Did the cassette get phased out, and can you do you still have it?
I have the cassette itself, and I have a machine with which to play that cassette.
Wow.
And it's the same cassette that I bought with my own babysitting money when I was in 6th going into 7th grade.
And what kind of machine is that?
Well, I don't still have that machine,
Oh, unfortunately.
but it's a boombox.
Oh. Emma Allen rolling around town with the boombox on her shoulder.
Boy. I call it Silver Boy.
Ooh, okay.
I've had a couple of
Silver Boy.
Full disclosure, I've had a few Silver Boys over the years, but if it's silver, it's always Silver Boy.
And do you go to the park and then you do the robot stuff? Do you go Silver Girl and then you're like paint yourself silver? Okay, I got to tell you, we were at the golf course leaving. We played the 9-hole par 3.
The
should
one
come
that
with
you
us.
and I went to?
No, a different one and a better one. It's $12.
The Santa Monica Airport
12
one?
bucks. Rancho, I think Cobe said it was called. Rancho
Where's it at?
Park or something. It's not far. It's maybe
We
like
gotta
Century
go.
City. Yeah. we
Where's
should
the
go.
invitee? I'm
I know.
I'm
Next
on
time
a
we go.
group golf thread with him that I call
Well-
Heroes of Golf.
But then we'd have to invite the other person that's in that group.
But what's wrong with that?
Well, that'd be fun. You're right. That would be fun. Except the the 2 times I played golf with him, one of them was very fun with you at the Veterans Course.
Right.
And then the other time I watched him throw a golf ball at a squirrel and killed a squirrel.
What? What?
Well, so now I really can't name. So don't name who this is because he told me not to tell
No,
anyone.
I won't.
No, I'm streaming it.
That's
But I mean,
terrible
some things have.
info.
I mean, that's kind of more like my story than his story in a way. If you witness that, it's not like the guy can just go like, "Well, you can't tell anyone."
Was that
I don't
on
know.
purpose?
Yeah, because the guy and the irony of it, the funny thing is, I don't want to get too into it, but
Okay, no, never. This is off cam.
we'll cut this.
It'll
Be it's on stream, but we'll cut it for the recording. I won't put it in the recording. How about
no,
that?
I don't want to cause problems.
It's not gonna cause problems, but the thing is, he was mad. He had beef with squirrels in general because a squirrel had chewed his zipper on his golf bag like one time when he was playing with Cobes or something. And but then he like called the company that the golf bag came from, and they gave him a much nicer golf bag in return. So a squirrel basically bought him a free golf bag, and then somehow now he has beef with squirrels.
Well,
So he threw it, and then this is this is actually unbelievable. There was a Japanese foursome, which is not a sexual thing. That's what they call it in golf. When 4 people are playing golf, it's a foursome. So it's a foursome of Japanese men, like businessmen or something.
I mean, you could have a threesome of like right now. I've got a threesome of pens in my hand.
Well, that's a little.
Who
liberal.
cares?
That's a little liberal with it.
Well, no, it's not. That's what it means. There's
they?
some of them, and it's 3.
Okay.
So it could be any object or person. It's just people use it to be dirty because they dirty. People dirty.
I agree with that.
2026, we understand how dirty
New
people
year,
are.
new me. I'm de-dirtifying language, starting with foursome. Foursome refers to golf now. Threesome refers to golf exclusively. Okay? I'm de-dirtifying.
I don't think you can.
Is this cool? Is this how I get a show on like PBS? You know, I'd be like, I could be the new Dare guy.
Here on Dateline
Language.
language.
I don't know about Dateline. Oh,
Dateline language.
Dateline language. And Dateline, we're de-dirtying that. So it's not just the kid thing with Hansen. Wasn't that the thing? Wasn't
No,
Dateline
that
what
was
Chris Hansen
To
did?
Catch a Predator.
Yeah, I know, but wasn't that a Dateline thing or no? That wasn't Dateline.
Because
Dateline
I
did other
believe it
stuff.
was on ABC and Dateline is on NBC.
Oh,
Come
jeez,
on.
that's
know
niche
your
knowledge.
brands. Of
No,
true
I don't know. You're
crime
right.
And
That's
true news televisions.
oh gosh,
Why
you're
you
right.
live in Los Angeles?
No, because to me, you know,
Do
none
you
of
live in Los Angeles? Come on.
to me those things aren't on NBC or ABC. They're on YouTube. It's all YouTube. That's what it all is. It's all become one brand that we just have to memorize that one.
But living here, the thing is, you do know what those things are because it's whole buildings and blocks of the city where it's like that's ABC, Television City. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's NBC Universal, fucking whatever. Oh, excuse me.
Well, that's the
Can
thing.
we
Okay,
swear?
so you know the Fox Studios? Yeah, you can swear.
Okay,
You can say whatever you want. You know the Fox Studios?
Yes, I do.
That's where the golf course is. It's right across the street from that. On like whatever. I don't know what that
Well,
street
no
is.
wonder Mr. D. Quaid was there.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's
But
probably
so
doing
tell me
something at
more
Fox.
About it. So the Japanese
Okay.
people, does the Japanese people have to do with that one story you were referencing?
That's
or
the
are we
story
away
of
from
the
that
name.
Story?
That's what the story of He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Okay, then let's don't tell that
Killing
one.
the
Let's
squirrel
get straight to
in
the
cold
fucking
blood.
Dennis D. Mr. Quaid.
Mr. Quaid.
He played
Sir Quaid.
Jerry Lee Lewis, the killer.
Really? I didn't know that.
His cousin pussy killer.
Well, you know, it's funny because Cobes and I were driving away, and I was like, what movie was Dennis Quaid in? I was like, was he in Dirty Dancing? Cobes was like, no, that's Patrick Swayze. I was like, I don't think I can name a single movie that Dennis Quaid is in,
there
but
you
I've
go.
probably seen him in a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's
It's one
in
of
a ton
those.
of things.
Well, anyway, so basically, Cobes and I play the other. He's going to play the nicer, longer course, which is still cheap. You can go play.
But he
it's just
did
more
play
busy.
Jerry Lee Lewis, just for the record.
I wonder if Jerry Lee Lewis was any good at golf in that movie.
I
who
don't
knows?
think they'd had time to talk about it because it was
Who's
too
Jerry
much about
Lee
him
Lewis? What-
marrying his 13-year-old cousin.
Oh my god! They made a movie about a guy who married his 13-year-old
That guy
cousin.
was a super rich and famous music guy. Like that guy still. You say Jerry Lee
Jerry
Lewis.
Lee
You're
Lewis.
from the South. You don't know who Jerry Lee Lewis is?
Well, no, I don't
He's
really.
a
But
piano player guy from like early rockabilly rock.
this is exactly why we have a stream set up, so
Yeah,
I can
we
actually
do.
look up.
That's
who
what's
Jerry
up.
Lee
We can
Lewis is.
see things, and that's the
Jerry
internet.
Lee, what? Oh, Lewis.
Off the screen again. What happened?
Are you off the screen? Oh, okay, okay.
what
This is where I widen it. No, this one. I know.
You know that song that goes, "You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Your kind of loving drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Piano, 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 piano. You came along and wooed me, honey."
I really don't know that song. It sounds.
But how I used to sing it was like this. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. My cousin's loving drives this man insane.
Oh, you're telling me this guy married his 13-year-old cousin?
Yeah, it was a huge controversy, not in the South where he was from, but when he went to England, to London, England, they were like, wait, that's your wife, and oh, P.S., she's your cousin, and oh, third fact, she's 13. Cute.
I mean,
You're cool.
I hesitate. I turned off my mic. Sorry.
That's
I hesitate
Jerry Lee was
to
turning your mic off. He's like, don't talk about
the
me
ghost
like
of
this.
Jerry Lee. It was like, you guys, please, come on.
No, his
but
ghost
so
is drunk.
all of that happens in England. That's like a huge English rock star thing. They always marry like 13-year-olds and like.
No, but he was from the South. He married
I
his
know, but
cousin
you said he went
in
to
the
England,
South.
didn't he? Oh,
no,
in the South.
They
in
just
the
went
South.
there to like he was playing shows there, and then the press like noticed her like tailing along behind.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Who are you, darling?" And she's like 13, and she's from like wherever, Texas.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I'm his wife. And they're like, wait, how old are you? 13. Oh, like, how do you know him? Well, he's my cousin. Like, it fucking just all comes out because she's like a kid and had zero media training. Didn't even know what media training
There was no such thing. PR didn't exist back
Right,
then. The
and
devil
so,
hadn't
like,
invented
some
PR yet.
People from the British, because the thing is when you think about tabloids, you think about America, but really the tabloids started in Britain.
Okay.
And they still continue to be the worst. That's why Prince Harry don't even go there anymore because of them tabloids. And Mr. Jerry Lee Lewis would have been smarter to not, because you'd still probably remember his name even more now.
I mean, I've heard of him, obviously, but
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I don't want to accuse his parents of anything untoward, but I think they might have been cousins in this picture.
I mean, he does.
I mean, it's okay
have-
to be mean to someone that did
Well,
that. Right?
the thing of it is that especially as he aged, you did start to notice how much mashed potato face he had going on.
Wow. Yeah.
And
So maybe it ran in the family.
you know, that really, really
Somebody ran in the
huge
family.
wide forehead and everything. Because look who else has it. Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I
Well.
don't even know who he is, but he looks terrifying.
Well, yeah. Let's not speak ill of the.
Hey,
randoms.
we can
Wait,
speak
don't
ill
have
of
to do-
whoever we want. 2026, the vibe is
That's a good
rising.
point. Okay. Wait, I didn't even finish the story about.
Is there chat?
Yeah, but
Chat.
they're a little slow today, but I understand. I get it. But they'll come in. But the best part, I think, is the recording always. The record, and then you splice that up, and you see the good bits, and you relive it a little bit. That's my favorite part. But the chat will come when they come. You know, usually it does take like an hour or so to get them kind of warmed up, get them in here. We ain't going nowhere.
In 2026, you know what my energy is?
What's your energy, Em?
Unbothered.
Not bothered, unbothered.
Unbothered.
Isn't there a really good implacable,
Very indefatigable.
indefatigable?
It
I don't know what it is.
indefatigable.
Who knows? Who knows?
I'm
I don't
not
even
gonna
want to know.
ask.
That's not something I'm gonna look up.
Some
Indefatigable.
words, it's better to have your own mind.
Don't say
on it.
that one too fast. You might get canceled worse than Jerry Lewis. Indefatigable. That could be a. You don't want to say that one too fast. Okay.
In the frat.
Dennis Quaid. Speaking of indefatigable.
Okay, yeah, please. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I've basically covered. Anyway, a foursome of Japanese guys did witness the squirrel murder, and they were so pissed. I was like because I feel like Japanese people love like nature. They're very connected to nature and things like that, and the living.
They
sort
practice martial arts.
of course, and usually they're a
As
little
I
more
now do.
zen. They're a little more zen.
As I now do, which is why I have this
That's right.
unbothered energy now.
That's right. Becoming a martial artist master.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo, baby. You know, we were driving around after golf, and we saw a Krav Maga studio.
Yeah.
And Cove's, what was his joke? It's like, have you seen this new martial art where you just learn how to fight like Donald Trump, Krav Maga? It was kind of cute. I like that joke. But anyway, so we're leaving. He's playing the nicer course. We play the $12 like short one. There's like a car just stopped in the middle of the parking lot in the exit, and Coves is driving out in his Oldsmobile. And she's like doing something or talking to some guy, and Coves he's driving, but somehow he notices that she's like talking to some guy and like getting a picture and an autograph. And it was Meg Ryan the whole time. She was like, "Come back."
She's getting her ex-husband's autograph for some reason.
She really has
She's
fallen on
everywhere
hard times.
he's at, and
She's
he's
gonna
like,
sell
"You're
it on
stalking
eBay.
me, Meg Ryan." She's like, "What? We have children together."
She's got to sell his autograph on eBay to get the child support out of Dennis Quaid
No,
these
to
days.
get more plastic surgery, honey.
Oh damn! You think that's what she spends money on? I actually haven't seen a picture.
That's why you don't see her anymore, because she is not looking.
I always
It didn't
think
really turn out too good on the face.
the plastic surgery I just don't understand. I feel like it's always more attractive to age naturally into being I don't know, whatever.
Well, here's my opinion on plastic
Mm-hmm.
surgery since it came up. Here's this, and I'm going to say it right to the camera.
Say it right to the camera.
Okay, listen. I've had to have multiple surgeries all my life for varying problems which were medically required.
Medically.
And medical physicians are the ones who told me to have it.
Mm-hmm. Usually they do. Usually it's not like your uncle.
Right. But
Jeff.
here's the thing. That was where they're like, oh, well, you're going to be able to hear better with your ears if you do this. Otherwise, you'll be deaf still. Okay, I'll have the surgery then. You know what I mean? Oh, we're going to put metal in your foot so you don't break it every single summer. All right, thank you. Yes, I will have that surgery. But you know what I'm not going to have surgery for?
What's that?
If I don't like what my face or something look like.
Right.
Are you kidding me? You know, you have to lay naked on a sheet in Encino, and then they won't even give you a prescription for Vicodin.
You're saying
do that by
Encino?
choice?
You have to go to Encino
Shut
for this type
up.
of thing? Oh my goodness.
Well, or Beat Hills, but I mean,
Wow.
you got to rent the whole penthouse of that building where I go to my Quest Diagnostics, by the way. Hey, no big deal. I go to Quest Diagnostics.
Not sponsored
on
by Quest.
Bedford in fucking Beverly Hills, which has the most plastic best plastic surgeons on earth in that same little block.
This
and
stream
I go to
is
Quest Diagnostics.
Unsponsored by Quest Diagnostics. Please.
No, because you can
disregard
go to
the-
whatever Quest Diagnostics you want. They don't say like, "Oh, are you coming?" Like, do
They
you
don't ask too
belong
many
in
questions.
Beverly Hills? Are you allowed to be in Beverly Hills? Yes, I am. Everyone is. You can just walk around there.
Yeah, I never
Did you
felt-
know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Stop making a big deal about it. It's just Beverly Hills.
Well, and it's also all the stores suck. Like I hate all. I don't know. For me, it
Well,
sucks.
when people are
But
always
the
like, "Oh my
restaurants-
God, I can't believe you go to Quest," and I go, I go to the dentist in Beverly Hills too. You don't hear me making a big thing out of it. Shut up.
Until right now.
People gotta go to the dentist. If it's in Beverly Hills, so what?
That's true.
Calm down. Okay.
I'm down. I'm down. One time I went to a dermatologist at downtown LA, and I felt like I was gonna get shot the whole time. I was like, where am I? And I guess
feel like I would not trust a dermatologist that worked down there because when you look at the skin of the people who live down there, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, you're not doing a good job, Mr. Skin Doctor guy.
well, I don't think they really like pass out dermatology
Skid Row
kits
is
to the
not
Skid
looking
Row.
fresh-faced and youthful.
You know, there's one charitable organization that has not fared well under public scrutiny, and it's the movements to distribute
It's the
facial
Plastic
care,
Surgeons
plastic
Without
surgery
Borders.
amongst the Skid Row. Yeah,
there actually is plastic.
The Plastic Surgeons Without Borders. Their border is actually like Washington, and like it's like that street that all.
Nothing south of the 10. But
Yeah,
listen,
nothing. Their border is the 10.
Not
actually.
even Marina Del Rey. Shut up. Okay, but the thing is,
That would be a funny try to like GoFundMe to start. Would be like plastic surgery for homeless people.
but the thing is they actually do sort of have Plastic Surgeons Without Borders because they have like Smile International or like Smile Train.
What's that?
Which is like they go into places where there's extreme poverty.
Teach them to smile.
And they give them elocution lessons.
Elocution.
And they
Oh,
let
that's
them
nice.
learn the Mid-Atlantic accent so that they can be working in the business.
That's probably
what they
helpful.
do is if children, particularly Smile Train does this, children who are born with facial disfigurements such as cleft palates. Because the children in places that have all that poverty that also have that condition, it's hard for them to get proper nutrition because their face is like kind of open and they get like infections a lot easier. And plus they're like, shunned by the others because people have really like primitive beliefs and they think like the facial deformity is like a sign of like something bad about the child or the parents or something.
What?
And
So
like,
Smile goes there and
so
says,
what
what do they
can
say?
go to these places and perform the surgery.
Oh,
bring their face
they
back
give cleft
together
palate
and make them
surgeries.
look
That's
more
not-
normal.
okay, that's like
and
a
have
very
their mouth
functional.
of not getting all these infections in the lane. Like also they're
Yeah,
in
that
danger
makes sense.
because if their palate isn't right, they can't swallow right, and their food can go in their lungs and stuff.
Oh,
and they
yeah,
can
yeah,
die.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's very important work, and
That's
it
important
is
work.
plastic
But I'm
surgeons
talking.
who are doing it.
I'm saying nose
But this
jobs.
is
I'm
not-
saying
yes.
nose
the funny
jobs
concept is
and
giving
Botox.
Brazilian butt lifts to like people on the Serengeti. Which, P.S.
People
People
in
in
the
Africa already have those kind of butts usually, so you don't even need to do it.
There's a lot more walking over there, is what I'm
because
saying.
they're so moving around.
They're
more.
walking around a
They're-
lot more.
They don't. But you know what? Also,
You know,
another
those- and
thing
those
is,
people,
and I'm
do
going
they
to
need
tell you
plastic
something right
surgery?
now.
They
To the
look
live stream
amazing.
and to everyone, I'm going
Yes.
back in the cam. Okay,
Okay.
listen, I'm going
Back
with
to
my
the cam.
eyes.
Right to the
Here's
cam.
the thing: whatever you've ever learned about places that you don't live on this planet, whatever you've learned from TV, movies, books, your teachers, your parents, anyone, even people who are from there, is wrong because everybody learns about places when it was written about in the past. And places are not like that. Like, you think you picture these kids with the distended bellies and like there's flies everywhere and stuff, but people have the internet and a car. Like, people everywhere have mostly the same kind of lives now. The earth is like way more egalitarian now.
When I imagine visiting Rome, I imagine everyone driving around in chariots.
Roma.
Roma. I imagine they all drive around in chariots
Which
and wear
is not
togas.
real.
You don't think Rome is real?
Europe's not real. You know
That's
this.
right. We know. We've been over this. We don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, Dennis Quaid.
Okay,
So we're
Dennis
pulling
Quaid.
out of the.
I'm all ears.
We are pulling out of the driveway of the golf course. Lady stopped, getting someone's autograph. Coach goes, I think that's Dennis Quaid. I go, no fucking way. I don't even look. That's how cocky and arrogant I am. I go, couldn't. I said couldn't be.
No, Copes. Copes said it.
Cope's out. Yeah, I think that's Dennis Quaid over there. I go, okay. And then I turn around, I like fully turn around. I go, oh shit, that's Dennis Quaid right there. And so but I'm like, you know, we're not gonna make. I never like to make a scene or like do anything. Anyway, so, but so anyway, we pull around
like you never belong anywhere.
We pull around the car that's like stopped in the exit, and the lady's like, okay, thank you so much, oh my god. And she gets in the like seat or whatever, and we pull around her, and Coves rolls down the window and goes, Dennis. And Dennis Quaid looks around like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck are you? And we just speed off and crack up, and he just watches us like laugh about that and drive away. Anyway, kind of a mild interaction.
You know, he told his friends and wife that story.
Some fucking ass. You
but
know what
you
like
guys weren't an asshole in this story, because if he saw you guys laughing and driving away,
be like, yeah,
he seems like he has that kind of personality. Keep in mind, his brother is Randy Quaid. Now, Randy Quaid is way off in left field mentally at this time, according to the government and other sources. Although, if you talk to Randy Quaid, that's not what's going on.
I spelled it wrong in
He's
the title.
being.
That's hilarious.
You did? Wait. I told you how to spell it.
No, you said it was.
I said
quad
it was
with
quad
an
with an I in the middle.
No, it's quad with an 8 at the end.
No, it's quad with an I right before the D. Okay, I know.
Wrong. No, it's part.
Matter.
No, it doesn't
Don't
matter.
feel bad about it.
Okay, so this is Randy Quaid. What was
Yeah, I mean,
Randy
have you
Quaid
ever
in?
seen the Vacation movies?
Let's check his IMDb, which I just learned is owned by Amazon. Can you believe that?
Vacation movies.
Oh, Vacation? Oh,
yeah. He's Cousin Eddie.
He's Cousin Eddie?
Yeah.
Cousin Eddie's the
and
best.
he's the dad in Independence Day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. He's awesome.
He's super funny.
He's awesome.
And he's super cool.
Yeah.
But, like, at this current time right now,
he having a hard time?
Pressed, to say the
goodness.
least. Him and his wife are, like, hiding out in Canada from their believed to be, like, shadow banning type, like, government. They're on some kind of paranoid trip.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you hear them talk about it, just like
it
everybody who talks about those kind of things, when you're just sitting there listening to them tell you like the evidence and why they think that, it always, you're like, yeah, that does make sense. Oh, I believe they could do that to you. But then when you think about it, you're like, no, but who is doing it? Why though? Although there was one thing that did actually happen to Randy, which is his like
what happened to Randy?
He had like this housekeeper or something, and they basically like took over the title of their house and like
that is a nightmare.
Got a whole bunch of like mortgages racked up on
my
it.
My great aunt. They triple reverse mortgage the house. These freaking parasites. I don't know. This is like a brand of
were trusting with their investments, like screw them over.
Totally, so, that's what it is. It's like a caretaker or like sort of like a some kind of
power
house.
of attorney.
They sneak him and they get power of attorney.
Or just attorneys in general. Like sometimes
my mom and her brother had to battle Dot and Donna. You know who you are, Dot and Donna, and those names too.
That happened to your mom?
That happened to my great aunt, and pretty much my mom and her brother were her only.
It does tend to happen to people who are getting older, and they
that's
don't
what
have,
it is. She had dementia,
emotional and
no, they have
resources.
They have dementia or something or Alzheimer's or something, and then there's this like parasite type person that finds their way into that.
When I worked at the private duty dementia care center.
Oh, you worked
at
it?
I won't name.
Oh my god.
Well, I've worked in a few different dementia care areas.
That's heavy, that is heavy. Heavy work.
Yeah, well, eventually once I was doing comedy, I was like, I can't do both these things because like I'm dealing with like people's end of their lives all day, and then I'm like go out and like be like, oh, no, some stuff's funny. But so but there was this one lady, and she clearly had like been a person who had like ton of money, because they all had to have money to be in that private duty place, because it was like you couldn't get Medicare or something to pay for it. You had to have the money or like insurance that was covering it. This is like 17 grand a month or something, and this is like 20 years ago. But anyways, this one lady, she pretty much didn't really have any family. She had like never married and stuff. So she had this lady who was basically her foot doctor, her podiatrist, And then this
What
lady
doctor?
who was her
How
podiatrist.
did they weasel in there?
Well, because a lot of elderly people need someone to take care of their feet because your feet start getting crazy on you when you're older.
Yes, that's true.
This is something
And
I
you like
never
walking.
knew until right
Walking's a
now.
big
I mean,
thing.
I've taken care of the elderly, and I always see their feet, and I go, "That's pretty sad how your feet got that way." And I'm like, "Not me," but then now my feet are kind of doing crazy things, and I'm like, "What's happening?" But anyways, that's neither
Heavy
here
stuff.
nor there. The point is, this lady, she was just her foot doctor, but then slowly she like wormed her way and was making more regular visits to her, and then got her like signed papers. Then she'd always be bringing her special snacks and like the food that she needed for her cat because she had this whole little apartment with the cat and stuff.
Special snacks, like some kind of like hypnosis pills. or
No,
something?
no, just like
Some kind of a
just
witch's
like,
brew.
She just was like, "Oh, well, I have these funds available to me to bring her whatever." Because we have a set
get her
diet
pick
that
of
we
the litter.
feed them. No, but like
It's
we
like in
made the
prison.
meals.
There's always a prisoner that takes care of like he gets the Advil.
You gotta put some cigarette money on my books, Daddy.
cigarette
When I get out, I'll make it up to you.
I'll trade you
Hey,
13 cigarettes
listen.
for 7
You
Advil.
know them cigarettes make my throat so desensitized. I'm here for you, Daddy.
What do they?
Listen, so here's
Wait.
the thing.
And what do they trade in like old folks' homes and stuff like that? Not instead of cigarettes. Is it what is it? Is it like morphine shots? Is it lollipops? Is it hard candies?
I'll tell you something. Once they're in there,
There's not a lot of trading.
they're not setting up their own little commerce systems.
You don't
It's
think?
basically like, I mean, they act like kids mostly when they have dementia. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
varying levels of small children. So, like, yeah, sometimes one person will be like stealing stuff from everybody's rooms.
People
during
steal?
the day when they're wandering around.
There's
yeah.
but by
Oh
accident.
yeah, yeah. Well, they're grabbing things. They don't know if it's their thing or not. They're just wandering around. Their brain ain't there.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, sometimes there's things like that. The really crazy thing that happened at that place, which I still to this day I go like, oh my god, dude, let it go, was like this one lady. She died in there, which, I mean, pretty common occurrence, dude.
Mhm.
They have dementia. It's a progressive disorder.
Oh Lord.
They don't get better from it. And so this lady had died, and
All right, I'm not gonna look up the pictures of it while we're telling this story.
well, so the thing is, here's what's funny. This lady,
Yeah.
she died in there, and she wasn't being attended directly by a physician at the time she died. She like died in her sleep in her room or whatever.
Understood.
Well, under government laws, if someone dies and they're not like either in the hospital or a doctor is like at their bed,
Mm-hmm.
then it has to be investigated by the police just to make sure there's no hanky panky, like something didn't bad happen, right?
'Cause that must
So
happen. I guess.
yeah, I mean, if you die in your like, if I died in my sleep, cops would have to come in and
Make
question
sure
my
that-
roommates
yeah,
and
totally,
stuff.
totally.
And keep that in mind for this video, okay? Keep that in mind. If I did die in my sleep in my room, do look at my roommates. Thank you. This is on record. Now do not erase this part, Reese. I'm not kidding, okay? But
This is the
anyways,
opposite of like those like whistleblowers when they're like, and nobody
I'm
wants to kill
speaking
me.
from
M's
the
like,
grave.
M's like,
I'm speaking from the grave. The grave. The grave. They killed me. So I'm doing a Gone
This is
Girl.
gonna
No,
cause-
I'm not doing a Gone Girl. So here's the thing.
a Gone Girl. Oh, like a fake.
Like where I like make this video evidence and I like plant all these seeds that like incriminate them, and then I like just leave town, and then they're like, I didn't kill her. I don't know where she is. What the fuck is happening? And
That
I'm
was
like,
a
"Ha,
crazy movie.
You should have been nicer to me, bitch. But anyway, so
that movie
here we
was
go.
almost like a rom-com.
I
or
hated that
something.
movie so
It was
much.
so-
There was no lesson in the end.
No, there was no lesson.
Because he ended up just being with her now when he knows what she's capable.
Well, it was
he
like
was
a-
under the thumb of her fucking insanity.
Well, that was the thing. It was like
The
a defeat.
child?
I know.
She should have went to the hospital, but at that point he's like, I can't go to the authorities. This is already way past that.
I know. There had to be some out. I mean, that
I
movie
feel
was
like
crazy.
if there was another book, it would be about him gone girling her, and that would have been good.
I think that was supposed to be the ending or something. I don't know. There's something
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah, it's kind of like, a lot of things when it gets canceled too soon. But my point is this.
What's
this
your point,
lady
Em?
was 96 years old.
Oh Lord.
She died in her room in the dementia care facility, but the cops had to come because of that reason.
Yes.
Well, when her stupid, like, 76-year-old or 75-year-old son came in and saw there was cops there and she was dead, he freaked out and was like, lock this place down! You killed my mother! And it was like, what? Like, what do you think we put a pillow over her head, dude? What the fuck are you
What
talking
the
about? She's
hell?
96. You knew she was gonna die, and he was like, he literally.
You think he was trying to get like a lawsuit out of
He literally
it?
brought a lawsuit against the
That's
facility.
what it is.
But
Nailed it.
and
Zing,
it was
zing,
just
zing.
Like, it was completely ridiculous.
New year, new
but
me.
the
I'm
thing
a
is
sharpshooter.
that he wasn't even doing it for money though, because I could tell he was just like so upset. In his mind, there's no way his mom died unless someone killed her. I think the thing is if you get to be 75 and your mom is 96, you kind of think your mom's invincible and won't die. And
How
so
could you think that?
Well, I kind
You
of
could
did
only
that
think
with my
that.
grandpa.
Oh, really?
He had so many heart attacks since I was like 5 years old.
I was like, oh,
And they'd be like, pray for grandpa. He's almost going to die. And then he never was dead. So then
Right.
when he actually did end up
It
dying,
hit hard.
I was like, wait, no, this is false info. My grandpa doesn't die.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he did. But he did. Rest in peace. Thank
Oh,
you.
Lord.
Okay,
Yeah.
please tell the rest of the dentist. Oh, that's the rest of the dentist.
That's
so
the end
you
of the
didn't
dentist.
then.
That's the end of the dentist.
So what you didn't do then was like
No,
start
what I was
sending him
gonna say-
like
wait.
sending him like photos of yourself like outside the fence of his compound, like Dennis, and then just like
Should have followed up. Oh, Coves, it's something
make it
funny
just
too.
like
Wait,
a
wait,
going on thing, like
There
you're
was
stalking him, but you're not really. You're just like going Dennis, and like, he gets real nervous. He has a fall in the home.
Oh
because
my God!
he
All right,
thinks-
all right. Rein it in, Em. No more death in nursing homes. We did about 20 minutes on the deaths in nursing homes. I think I'm
Hey,
gonna
you're the one who's got a religious podcast.
Yeah, well, that's true actually. but
Everybody's
pretty
got
much every
religion at a
conversation ends with
funeral.
a death in the nursing home on this show anyway. So I don't know what anyone expects.
Hey, we're all headed there.
We're all headed there, and it's good to ponder your death. Honestly, I prefer that's a better thing to do to ponder your death than to never ponder your death. Definitely, for certain. But anyway, the real end of the a little tag for the Dennis Quaid story. We're driving by, and there's one of those sightseeing like celebrity tour buses, and Cobes puts down his window again, and as we're driving by, he goes, "Dennis Quaid is at the golf course. Go check him out."
No.
Yeah.
No. Kobe, no. Now you're in
That's so
big
funny.
trouble, Kobe. Come on.
No, I love just
No,
trolling
that's
Dennis
very
Quaid.
funny.
It's
That
hilarious.
is funny. It's very funny.
Let's
You're
get a
giving
picture
his
of
brother
Dennis.
Randy more fuel for the fire.
I
He's
know,
like, oh,
man.
look, they're doing it to my brother now.
Okay, now I'm going to start spelling it right because now I know. And another kind of funny thing, I'm not trying to be rude to Dennis Quaid, but now I'll always remember how to spell his name because it has AIDS in it, kind of. I'll always know there's an aid in Quaid. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway. This is Dennis Quaid. This is what he looks like. This is very much what... this is
He
very
was in that movie Inner Space with Martin Short, where Martin Short got shrunk and sent inside of his body.
I'm going to find the photo. This is that's the most what he looked like. But his face is a little bit longer this way than I expected.
It's more of like a...
It's a little bit
sticks
like...
forward more.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
a-
pull that picture up because that looks more like it's showing it. See how it's like so forward and his cheeks are huge.
He's really... This guy... Talk about
Maybe
someone who's
that's
been
a
media
AI.
trained.
No, that
Look, there's
looks
not a
like
single picture of him looking to the side.
No, he
There's
does
not a single profile
No.
of him.
Mm-mm.
Or, no, the profile is the direct on. What's the side? Is that a profile of the side? I don't know. Okay, this one you can almost see it.
Yeah.
But he
Well, the
really is
thing about
good. He doesn't take any
celebrities-
pictures that aren't dead on.
The thing about celebrities is this.
Oh my goodness.
They
what
usually
the-
have much larger heads
Than
than
you expect.
bodies.
Is that a thing?
No, you've been around them.
Not really. not
Come
many.
on, you live in Los Angeles. You've been around them. You were just at the
I've seen a
golf course
few.
golfing with Dennis Quaid. What
I've
are you
seen a few.
talking? Dennis
I mean,
Quaid.
golf
Dennis
with him.
Quaid.
A bit of a stretch to say I yelled at him from a moving car.
No, but he was on the golf course while you were on the golf
That's
course.
true.
So
I
you guys
golfed
were
with-
golfing with him.
I golfed
mean,
with Dennis Quaid.
with him, meaning you guys were doing it and he
Mhm.
was doing it.
That's exactly right.
And that's just the same exact thing
right.
that people always mean when they say doing
At-
things with someone.
At least there's not a single photo, by the way. I've been looking this whole time. Almost, but I don't know. Yeah.
No, I get it. It's like his...
And then Cobes pointed this out. I didn't know this was his son. This is the guy from The Boys.
I don't watch that
Something.
show.
I
Full
don't.
disclosure.
It kind of. It
It
was
seems like
good.
a
First couple
horror,
seasons are
and
good.
I'm like, I don't watch that.
It's basically a horror gore show.
I do not watch horror
I don't
or
like
gore.
gore.
I
I
don't
don't really
like
like
anything
gore.
like that. I don't even like psychological thrillers.
I'll tell you the moment I stopped watching The Boys is they had a scene where a guy who can shrink, that's his superpower, is like a gay like coke fiend, and he climbed into his boyfriend's dick and then like sneezed, and the boyfriend exploded from the inside because the guy like grew or something. It was just horrendous. I was watching it made me want to never watch TV again.
Wish
I, like,
we could rewind my ears.
That imagine now
And
imagine
erase
I
what
know.
you said to me right now.
I wish I could too. Imagine seeing it.
Please rewind my ears.
All right. We'll do a little rewind. Let's do a rewind. All right, that's
Okay, now the guy's full size and he's standing outside of his boyfriend forever.
And
The
that
end.
never happened.
That show is over.
That never happened. So anyway, I never wanted to watch TV after that, and honestly, I've liked TV
No,
less
I know.
after
Like
seeing
I
that.
say, I would
in
like
general.
to rewind my
It
ears.
affected my whole no, but
I
imagine
can't.
seeing it.
No,
They
I
just.
already am in my mind's
I guess I
eye.
should have seen where it was going and turned it off before it got to that point, but maybe I was so like
But
shocked.
why did he do it?
Okay, this one a little bit.
Well, here's what I'm saying. What was the point of why he did it? If that was his boyfriend and he liked his boyfriend, why did he do it? Just for the show, so they could blow him off?
Well, I don't think I don't think it was a practical effect, if you know what I mean. I don't think they really blew up.
They're
the
like,
guy.
you're fired.
You have not been testing well.
Focus group says we'd rather see you explode from the dick outwards.
Happy New Year, Dennis Quaid. I feel like we've
Also, that
I now feel
that
adversarial
scene
with
that you
Dennis Quaid.
described to me
Yeah, was that rude?
is very like homophobic coded. Like, oh, if you have a sex gay boyfriend, you're probably blow up like that.
Should I should do that at West Side tonight. Fuck, I have my phone.
Talk about sex gay boyfriends.
No, that probably wouldn't cover. That probably wouldn't go well for me with the goatee, dude. I was doing a show. I was doing Jam in the Van 2 weeks ago.
What is that, by the way?
Oh, it's fun. You should come. It's very fun.
Is it in a van?
No, it's in a big like theater kind of warehousey, but theater space. I mean,
Okay.
it's had like.
That's
huge,
why I didn't ever want to go. I'm like, I'm not doing comedy in a van. That's how you
It's
get
not
murdered.
in a van. There's no sense in which it's in a van. It's indoors.
Murdered.
It's indoors, and some people come and they want it to be in a van. Then I get.
Is
that,
there a
but
van pulled into this industrial
is.
space?
There is a van.
Okay,
there's a van.
now we get it. So the stage
Well, it
is
used
like
to be
the
in a van.
porch
Well,
of
the thing is,
van.
the
It's
van
like an
as a
RV.
venue, it does a lot of stuff in the van. It films tons of music videos in the van, so it's jam in the van. It's like a music venue.
Is it one of
primarily.
those super
does-
luxurious RVs?
Yes. Pimped out RV. Pimped out RV.
Those are cool.
It's sick. They drive it around. They do shit in like Arizona and whatever.
I would like to have one of those and then just live in that and not pay a guy rent.
Right? That'd be kind of nice. That'd be real nice. But anyway, so I'm at that thing, and I'm telling some joke, and there's this big, like, older black guy with like a veteran hat on, and I just hear him like, kind of whisper, but like, the kind of person that kind of has never whispered in their life, where it's like a talk. Where I'll try to replicate. It's like a. I think this fellow might be from the deep south.
Okay. And everybody could hear
But
it.
I didn't do a bit or anything about being from the South. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I didn't actually comment on it. I should have.
His voice was it more like
I can't. I wasn't gonna try to
it
do
like
the
this?
voice.
Let
I was
me
just
try
trying
to
to
do
emulate
it.
the whisper.
No, but let me try
yeah,
to
you
do
try
it.
to do it. You do the voice.
I think this guy might be from the deep south.
Yeah, that's really close. Actually,
Okay,
that's pretty
yeah.
close.
So it's like he's holding his mouth real
Yes.
still.
Yes.
So he thinks that equates to whispering.
To whispering, but it's full
But you
volume.
actually have to hold your like lung part back.
Mm-hmm.
This is what professionals in the entertainment industry understand, and these plebes in the world are like, I will whisper.
Well,
wow.
he's got other skills. I mean, he was wearing like I think he was in Vietnam or something. So. He's probably better at flying a B-52 than I am at whispering.
I'm going to tell you something. All kinds of people went to Vietnam.
All right. This is no.
Some people were just a cook.
That's true. You could be a cook,
Did
but even
some of
being
the
a
cooks
cook
get
in
blowed up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but being a cook in Vietnam is still like way
No,
beyond
you're still in country,
anything.
okay? I'm saying, but
Yeah.
you don't have to assume every guy that has a veteran hat on, even is a
You don't
a
have
veteran.
to. No, it's not like
because you can
get-
order those.
I mean, I think it's it's either Louis C.K. or Bill Burr or something like that. I can't remember. Probably should, but bits where it's like veterans can still be assholes. You know, like it sounds like a Louis bit. It might be Bill Burr. I don't know actually.
Well, it's an everybody bit because
But it's an everybody
reality,
bit, 'cause it's true.
a swath of the
Yeah,
population.
it's kind of a common premise.
It's not any
almost,
one
yeah.
certain type guy. Especially when you're talking about a situation where there was a draft. Now, when it's a volunteer army, yeah, you're going to get only certain types of people.
That's true. You're going to get people even willing at all. Well, that's what they were doing, like heroin and smoking pot over there.
Well, and it has to do with poverty more than anything.
Yeah, usually that is.
I mean, the people who go in the army.
Because if you could afford to go to college, then you could just
run army and then just mucking out into the getting trench foot and stuff.
You know what? Okay, now I have to remember. Great grandfather signed up to go to, I think at that point would be World War I or something. Died of pneumonia in training camp in like Texas, in like a warm state. I think it was Texas.
You don't catch pneumonia from it being cold outside.
What do you get it? Just it's like a random thing.
It's a virus.
It's just a virus that goes around.
The reason why places where it's cold or places where people are enclosed
because they're in
a
more
room
closed
together,
spaces.
the same reason why COVID.
So in a barracks.
Same thing as COVID. Yeah, and that's why like the Spanish
you got
influenza
it from being cold.
of World War I, which was the 100-year pandemic that we had 100 years later.
Yeah.
That's why it started with the soldiers because they were in those close quarters with
Do you think they called it a scam-demic back then?
Back then, what they would call it was a pox.
The hydrophobia.
From the devil.
They would call it the hydrophobia. Did you ever see Old Yeller? You must have.
Oh, yeah.
That was the saddest movie of all time. But remember they go, the dog got the
Don't
hydrophobia.
worry, Pa. He's my dog.
He's my dog.
I'll shoot him.
That would be so much funnier if the kid from Shrek 3 did it. Don't worry, Pa. He's my dog. Do the roar.
You know what that voice sounds like that you're doing right now?
What
it sounds like that internet voice that people
Wait.
do on their videos where they're talking, but then they use this like filter voice.
Yeah.
And it goes like, so then I was talking. You know that voice that I'm talking about?
Like an AI voice or something?
Yeah, it's like.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Shrek.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
You
let's
can't
hear
hear
it.
this. Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah, never mind. It's
Wait,
fine.
no. I can do it pretty easily.
Nice haircut. He's really rocking the Will from Stranger Things right there.
Okay, actually, this is what I'm gonna do. 'Cause
See what I mean? He actually looks like that kid
you were
from Stranger Things. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
Could you do that ogre roar of yours for my son? He's a big fan.
Do the roar.
You know,
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Do the roar.
As long as you're not doing anything, how about one of those famous
Like
Shrek
that?
roars?
Do the roar.
Let me set you straight, Butterpants. An ogre only roars when he's angry. You don't want to see me angry, do you?
Do it. Got it. He's getting away. Do something.
Hey, I believe you promised my son a roar.
Sounds like
Do the roar.
Swing Blade.
Roar.
Don't like it. Do the roar.
Do the roar.
I like these French
So imagine that kid.
potatoes.
Imagine that kid doing Old Yeller.
He's my dog, Papa.
Don't worry, Dad.
Don't worry, Dad.
I'll shoot my dog. I can't even. I'm hurting my throat.
Yeah, don't do it, Em. Don't do it. What were we talking about before that? I can't fucking remember.
We were talking about.
Oh no. I'm not gonna watch this. I'm not watching that. I just want to watch him. Wait, is that like a line he says? Like, he's my dad. He's my
He's
dog.
my dog. I'll
He's my
shoot
dog,
him.
Paul.
I don't think it says I'll shoot him.
Right.
But also that kid right there, the kid that
Yeah.
plays that kid right there.
Yeah. This one.
Super tragic story about that
Oh
kid.
god, I don't want to hear it.
No, I mean not like murder, but it's just like he was gay, and like once he wasn't a kid like star for Disney and stuff.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was gay was like too scary for like the studios and stuff, and nobody would give him credits and stuff. So, like, what if the public finds out that you're a gay man? It's like, oh, you think people can't just tell someone's gay? Like, come on.
Are you saying that like we all knew?
Like that, like back in the times, just because a guy was like in the papers being like, I love ladies. If he was a gay man, you could still a lot of times kind of tell. I mean, come on. People that are gay are a certain type of way. Like
That's
it's not me being a jerk. I had
Yeah.
a crush on that kid though when I was a kid.
I mean, of
girl.
course. Look at him. He's a charm. Look,
But not in this
you know what I
film.
like about this?
Not
So
in this film because he does kill his dog, But in in the
Well, no,
Swiss
he has to.
Family
He has to kill the dog.
Robinson,
Oh, yeah.
Swiss Family
That was a
Robinson,
I love
a
that.
horrible, 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 horrible colonial epic about monsters.
Really? I thought they were
it's
kind of
terrible.
cool.
I rewatched it. I was like, this is the worst. They landed on this island and said, well, I guess it's ours for England now. And
Yeah,
they
of
were just like,
course.
this is ours.
They were the only ones there.
And then when the people who were like already lived there, they were like, hey, bro, get off here. They're like, get out of here. This is ours now. Blah. Just like colonizers.
Did they? Wait,
colonizers.
they kicked off natives from the island in the Swiss Family Robinson? I mean, it's realistic at least.
Just the whole idea that you just like land on some place and go, no, this is ours. Like who does that? That's so embarrassing.
I want to read the plot.
Don't be white.
The novel opens with a Swiss family in the hold of a sailing ship weathering a great storm.
Right, they get shipwrecked there.
A great storm. The ship's
great
crew evacuates
storm.
without them, so William, Elizabeth, and their 4 sons, Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Francis, are left to survive alone.
But guess what? In the movie, there's only 3 sons.
As the ship tosses about, William prays that God will spare them. What a beast. Okay, then the ship survives the night. Family finds them at the site. They're on a tropical desert island. After they fill the tubs with food, ammo, and yada, yada, yada. 2 dogs from the ship, Turk and Juno, swim beside them. Okay, fair enough. They set up a makeshift camp. I remember they build like a sick-ass like
Their
jungle.
treehouse is the reason I loved the movie as a
village.
child, because I wanted the treehouse and I wanted to also ride on a zebra and an ostrich, which they
Exactly.
did in the movie. But nonetheless,
They had zebras and ostriches on
yes,
the island.
they captured them on the island and were like, "You're ours now, and
Well,
we'll
of
put a
course.
chain on you."
Man tames the wild beast.
Oh, tame.
How sick is it to ride an ostrich? And the ostrich gets
No, it
free
was really
food out
cool.
of
They had
it.
a race, but the thing
Yeah, come on.
is that like no, you watch it with new eyes as an adult and knowing about like colonialism, and you're just like,
cares?
this is the worst.
I mean, if
hate
they're
it.
kicking off the natives,
No,
that's
because
one thing,
it's
but-
not just because of that. It's because it's super like so sexist
I
and so
see.
just like the mom has to do like most of everything, like a lot, and they're just like, "Thanks, mom, you're such a sport," and then the whole rest of the show is about the boys and the men, and it's stupid.
That's so funny. I understand. I gotta rewatch the movie and get my own evaluation. I'm silently.
A
gonna
lot of
put the
things from when you
trailer
were
on
a
in the
kid
background.
seemed really cool because they were like, that's the first time you ever even imagined like somebody riding a zebra.
Right.
So you're like, this is amazing.
That's well, and this is
But
also this
then-
is like the Disney version, so this isn't like what the book was. You know, the book was what it's
Right.
actually.
But I'm
about.
saying the movie is the only. I never read the book.
I didn't really read the book. Well, I think I did read the book actually in like 4th or 5th grade or something, but I didn't.
But if you
understand
look
a
closely, what
freaking
you will
lick
see
of it.
is there is only 3 sons.
Oh, I see. Where's Francis?
Yeah.
Where's
Francis
Ernst?
is one of them. Jack is the one
Wait,
that's
there's
not
3
in there.
sons.
No. Yeah, there's 3, but there was 4 in that description you just said.
Where
Look,
the-
there's tigers there.
tigers. That's
Somehow
crazy.
every animal
Oh yeah, you're
lives
right.
on
There
this
were
island.
4 in the description. Wait,
Yep.
they killed off
Jack.
Fritz or Jack.
No, because it's Fritz, Ernst,
Ernst.
and
they changed Ernest's name name to
yeah.
Ernst.
Ernst.
But so why is the family Brit? Well, the parents are British, but the kids are German.
No, they're from Switzerland. That's why it's called Swiss.
Of course. That's egg on my face, isn't it?
hey! The English weren't the only colonizers. It was the whole Europe's. That's why still to this
I
day
don't
there's
think the
different parts
Swiss
of the
were
world
big
where they like speak
colonizers.
French still, and or like they speak whatever.
I'm not
fucking
sure I
Swiss.
see this as colonization. You crash land on an island and you make it freaking dope and live there off the land and shit. Like, what's wrong with that?
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
Because that's not theirs. They just landed on
It's
it.
nobody's. It's
no,
nature's.
it is people's. There's people. It shows the people
Oh, there's
hiding in the
people.
woods.
Do
and
they go
stuff.
to war with the people? Do they like behead
They just
the
are sort
natives?
of like, this is ours, and then the rest of it is like for. I also had a crush on him.
Well,
P.S.
yeah. Look at
I
he's
mean,
a hunk.
yeah, he's pretty hottie.
I had a
but-
crush on this guy,
Mm.
the tiger.
The mom is really.
Oh,
gorgeous.
the dogs. This got old Yeller vibes, but they probably don't even put down the dogs. Wow, snakes.
put
So
down
Disney made
Ernst.
this like an adventure movie, but I
JK.
think it's
Look,
just mostly
ostrich.
about like.
See him riding the ostrich?
Yeah. Oh yeah, good point. Well, they really give away. Wait, I complain about
The
movie
little
trailers giving
brother
away
rides
whole
the
movie,
dog.
but-
They're just subjugating everything on this island
there
for their
are
own purposes.
there are like Chinese
Yes,
natives. Or like,
that's what I'm
whoa, there's a
saying.
ton of them.
Yeah, and they're like, we hate you, and we'll make you not be able to be here.
And they do like Home Alone pranks on them.
Yeah, 100. And
I
it
don't
tricks
think this
them
is
every
even in
time
the
because now
book.
they're gonna like let a bunch of rocks fall down on top of those guys. They're just gonna get knocked down off that hill now.
That doesn't even happen in the book. Disney's just like, let's make it like a weird like Home Alone thing, but
Disney's
that
like,
doesn't happen
you know
in
what?
the
The
book.
Pirates of the Caribbean did really well, so let's do some more pirate-based things.
Exactly.
That's what it really was. But also, it's
the
like,
Pirates of the
who's
Caribbean
to say
was
who
way
the
after
pirates
this.
are? Because these guys are also pirates, pirating this fucking island.
I don't know about
No,
that.
I'm serious. Don't
They're
have a
living up there.
colonizer mind. Get that whiteness off you.
These guys
Reese,
are
get
colonizing
the white.
them.
Oh,
They
you want to know
shipwrecked.
something
Where are
else?
they supposed to go?
But here's what I'm saying. When they had the option to leave when the British ship or whatever came, they're like, nah, we're stay here. This is ours now.
I see
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
I see what you're saying.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
You know why you and me don't understand that crap?
Why is that?
Because guess which so-called European country has never done no colonizing?
Which ones?
Wales.
Good shit. Let's bring it back.
You've never heard of the Welsh Navy or
Welsh-
the Welsh Army.
the Welsh-
They stay in their own area and they say, get out of here if you hate us, but don't coming in here.
That's exactly right.
And that's how me and Reese are, too, because we're Welshmen.
we just hold our ground. You
We're
know,
Welshmen at heart.
we're happy with our little chunk of land. We hold our ground. We don't give up our identity.
Well, the thing of it is that you can be Welsh anywhere because what it means is you hold sacred your own space.
And what did I say? Sometimes my name has a vowel and sometimes it doesn't.
Every once in a while,
Every
your
once in
name
a
likes
while.
to masquerade as a vowel.
Once in a blue moon, my name just doesn't have a vowel. That's how I interpret that rule about Y's. Sometimes Y, you know. I think it's like it's not dependent on which word it's in. It's just like whatever Y's feeling that day.
That's how I always looked at it. It was like, why is one of those people like me who doesn't want to
It
really...
just doesn't.
He doesn't want to commit... He doesn't want to commit to one of the cliques.
Nope.
He's like,
He's a lone
I'm not
wolf.
really consonant or vowel. I
I'm a
see
lone wolf.
everybody's point of view.
I get everyone's point of view.
I'm a one-man wolf pack.
I'm really just here to connect you guys, and I'll be whatever you need me to be.
I'm a
That's
helper
Y's
T-cell.
job. And
Y
that's why
is the helper T-cell of letters.
Y is the just helpful guy, like kind of, and just put together, like he can play multiple roles.
Yeah.
If there's, I think the S tier letter is Y, and then maybe like X, maybe Z, but Y number
What does
one.
S tier mean?
You know how like there's a tier list. Wait, let's do it.
I
Let's do a
know how
letter
people
tier
do
list.
tiers, but I don't ever know what
Well,
the
I'll
tiers
show you,
are.
I'll show you.
I know it's like
Letters
there's like
in the
magnificent tier or something.
alphabet tier list maker. I don't know how to find. I've never done this before, but okay, there we go. Perfect.
Oh, I've seen.
Okay, so this is the tier list. We got the best letters. Let me make this bigger for the.
Well, obviously E.
The best letters. Well,
Obviously E.
I think. Well, we know Y is S tier,
Okay. But
right?
definitely E.
You think E is S tier?
E is in almost every word on the planet.
E is. It is sort of the most elite of the vowels. I will give you that. And vowels, I think all of them instantly are A tier. So I will give. Well, we can always change these. I'll give E S tier. I'll grant.
Thank you.
I will agree with that, actually. Not grant. I mean, I agree with that. It's like we're spelling some kind of old English like poem. Ye ow.
Yeah.
Some
No,
kind of
for
pirate
real.
letter.
Yarr.
Yarr.
That's what a cat says.
Um,
Yarr.
A E I. Where's I?
So,
Okay.
So more good letters.
Now it's like French. Okay.
Another good letter, I would say. Oh no, I'm not using my microphone.
Oh yeah.
Another good letter for me personally
Mm-hmm.
is definitely the letter F. F is one of those letters that's like
F is almost
making the sound of F is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it goes up there. Don't put
You
it
think-
there. No,
you think-
there.
you think
Yes, F.
F is B tier.
Super fine. It's F.
Fine, baby.
Don't go off of grades you get in school.
Funny. You funny. F has a
Yeah,
good F is not hard to say. F is a fun one to say.
Yeah.
Which
the
letters
word
kinda
fun
suck?
begins with the letter F. So you tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q goes way down there.
I'm gonna say
Z.
You think Z is down?
I don't like Z. Because here's
Zebra,
why. Z
zebra.
could be really cool,
Z
but
always
it
goes
always
with
is such
E.
a like try hard.
It does try.
Z
It's a little.
is
You
too
know, what? You're right.
thirsty.
Z is a little bit like.
And like if
opulent.
your like name is James and then you put a Z instead of an S, it's like it's sad. Don't do it.
Yeah, Z
is
does,
embarrassing.
Okay, I'm gonna say. So
I
this-
think Z goes on not
I
good.
hate,
Yeah, not good.
I hate that they made this not just S A B whatever. So A B C D E F.
Well, I
tier.
think
Is
you
Z
can
F
delete
tier?
some of them. I think over here in this settings you could delete some of them categories.
Oh. I have to do it all individually though. No, forget it. We
No,
can figure it
who
out.
cares?
Is Z F tier? Okay.
Z is
Mighty
like
Star says S
we
and
don't
T.
hate him, but he's
Let's do
not
S
our
and T.
friend.
What's up, Mighty Star? Like, welcome, brother. Happy New
hey.
Year. It's a new year. It's a new me. I'm sunglasses inside guy now, and I'm I'm living life in the fast lane.
2026, the
2026.
vibe is rising.
Is rise and a rising tide lifts all ships. Okay, let's do S and T. Okay, so I think
S
is
definitely goes up with F
with or is it
because
fine?
S.
I don't like things.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
All that much.
All right,
I'd be
that's fine.
happy to give it.
Put
a
it on
B.
fine. It's fine.
I'd be happy to give it a B.
That's
'cause
fine.
It's like hard to say.
Yeah, but think of all the words that have S that are good, like
Sugar.
silly.
But then it never
super,
super
Saturn,
Saturn.
sunset.
Sunset. First of all, I have to be S tier because it's also a word. I feel like if any letter
Well, then
that
that
is
means
also
A
a
also
full
has to
word-
go up there
That's
because A is a word.
true. I mean, it's not surprising that a bunch of vowels are going to be S tier.
I mean,
think.
they're doing the hard work all
They
the time.
do. They're kind of like
There's almost no words that don't have at least one of them in there.
so
But
true.
like your name,
But O and U and I'm happy to leave on A tier. I think
yeah, no, for sure.
B tier
'Cause
F,
they're
I agree.
boring.
C tier
They're
S,
boring.
they're boring.
And that's another reason why I feel S deserves a little higher because S is also not boring looking.
No, you're
It's
right.
a snake, and a snake sounds like S. Like
True. All right.
Yeah,
I think for
okay.
the snake
there's so
element-
many other letters.
I think for the snake
Yeah.
element, I think you might be
Mhm.
right on that.
Good
Okay.
call.
X.
X goes way down. I hate
You
it.
don't like
No,
X.
no.
This might
X
be our
is just
first
as
major
try hard as
disagreement.
Z.
No, X has a little more panache. X is what Z is trying to be.
The only X I recognize
There's
is
so many different-
DMX.
Well, it's pretty good. It's a whole part of his name.
Right, but that's not. You don't. It's not going way up. I mean, maybe fine. Maybe under
not
F and
A.
S or okay. Oh, how about okay?
Okay.
Could we agree on okay?
We can agree on okay.
Okay.
I can compromise with okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see.
Now you pick one that you have a strong feeling about.
It's kind of hard. Some of them I think kind of suck. Like D, I've never liked all that much. What do you think about D? You like D? Well, M. Don't go there.
I like the Detroit Tigers. I like
They're fun.
the Detroit Lions.
can't
I
put
like
it
the
on the
Detroit Pistons.
If we
yes,
put-
I represent the old English D pretty hardcore. So I would put her up there with O and U, or at least
O and
F and S.
U?
Yeah, because D. I mean, think about it. Daddy, danger. The D is a powerful
Daddy
sound.
Danger. D, the name itself is a
Dog.
dick.
Dogs are my
Dog.
favorite animal.
Dogs are good, but you can't define a letter just by like one word. That's good.
Come on, man.
Okay. So, can we put? I would put D on good if we
Okay,
can bring X
okay,
up to
okay.
fine.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's a good compromise. This is an exercise in compromise.
Yes,
really.
it is, and also in team building.
in team building and getting to know each other more. Where we're at with the letters.
I find it really important, and I know that this is part of a bit, but also it is true. I really do think letters and stuff is
No,
important.
me too.
That's why I
Yeah.
wear my E's.
You know what Black Israelites say? They go, spelling is a lab, or like spelling is like powerful because it's puts a spell on
It's
you.
a spell, yeah. I
Puts a
mean,
spell
words
on
are the
you.
magic spells.
Spelling is a spell. I love that. Okay, so okay, you pick one. You pick one you feel strongly about.
Rabbit, run. Okay, how about the letter R? I believe that the letter R
Obviously, I like
goes
it.
with F, S, and D.
I'm happy to do that. I
Thank
completely
you.
agree.
There's
There's just good ones. There's just good ones.
And also dogs say rough, and
Rough.
so that's also
and that's
good.
a good one. That's a, and this really is defined by how dogs interact with each of these letters.
Now you're getting a
Now we're
glimpse
getting
into
hard.
the mind of the
Now we're
man.
getting hard. Is there like so you know the whole like LMNO A B C D E F G H I J K LMNOP.
Elemental P, yeah.
Can we put all of those on like on the same row?
No way, because they do different
Well,
jobs.
O is very different, obviously.
Way different jobs.
Okay.
Because M is super important,
JK.
and N is also super important. But I would argue that P is less. I think M and N should be on the same level with probably O and U, because they're heavy lifters in words. Don't just think of words that start with it. Think of words in general. M and N be doing a lot of work. Almost every verb has an N in it where it has an ing on the end.
Oh wow, yeah. N does a lot of work. Okay, I'll give you N in A. I can put N in A tier for sure.
All right.
With ing going on.
All right. So
And does that bring G up to sort of like an A? G is kind of a sick one too. Shape wise, garage. It's just kind of funky and unique. It's got this like little shelf on it.
G's a pretty fun one. I think personally, wherever we put G, we also got to put C.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Okay, that's fair.
I think that's fair.
I think
Definitely C.
M should go under C.
Okay. I like that.
I
agree
think
with that.
T should go up on S tier. T. That madman's doing a lot.
Does that mean
And
do a lot?
also a lot. And when you use your T's, you are
dot your
using
I's
your
and your T's.
powers. Because if you pronounce your T's hard on your words, it makes your words more forceful.
Oh yeah. Terrible.
is
Terrible work, Terry.
Right.
Yelling at your secretary.
I said that also.
Terrible work, my terrible secretary, Terry.
2-ton Tessie took a trip.
I bought this Tesla before I knew what kind of monster Elon Musk was.
You gotta pick which ones to emphasize to.
You said all of them. You didn't specify.
I did not specify.
You did not specify. That's on
Don't
you.
shit a shitter. I did not specify.
Okay, P and B I feel like have to go together somewhere.
Yeah, P and
Like,
B, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, that's
They're
fine.
fine.
Yeah. V goes under Z.
Under Z.
Yeah. Words with V
Yeah,
are
V
always
is- it's
dirty.
kinda
It's a
filthy.
dirty letter.
It does. It
It's
has that
dirty.
Venus, that kind
Well,
of like.
I mean, it's female.
I
And
don't know.
females
Yeah.
are dirty.
No, well, no.
That's what
Just
society
the
will
V
tell you.
part. No, I'm kidding.
All right. The W, I think, goes in okay. The green, the light
I think
green.
okay.
Yeah.
And just the fact, I mean, it's kind
Yeah.
of cool because it's 2V.
It's
It's definitely
okay.
cooler than V.
Well,
I
and
do
it
think it's
does a
better
lot of
than
work
Z.
in words.
Yeah.
Literally work in
I
words.
wouldn't call it insignificant. Yeah, word itself.
Working for a living.
It has
Working.
cool words, wisdom, working.
Living and a working, working and a living.
One,
I'm taking
winning.
what they're giving because I'm working for a living. Okay.
W almost might be like.
Yeah, W should probably be with M because it's the
Yeah,
upside
honestly,
down of
there's a
M.
lot winning, working.
Yeah.
Women.
Wild, worldwide.
Women.
Oh, hey, what's up, ladies?
That's me. That's me. I'm being a performative male. New year, new me. I'm being a performative male this year. I'm only gonna read books that
Everything everyone does is performative. If you can't understand that, that's your problem.
I'm just gonna read Sylvia Plath
From the
novels in
minute you're
park.
born, all you're trying to do is look like you're smart and cool, and you're still doing it till you die.
Oh, yeah.
All right, L. L goes with B.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. L is fine.
Yeah, it's whatever.
HJK.
H.
Are any of these great? Let's just get that
I'm wanting to put H. I feel like H goes dead in the center on OK letters. Actually, to be honest, H, J, and K all go there. OK letters, the pale green.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I kind of feel that.
I don't like to give K very many prizes because K is a real hard worker on some things I don't like.
Yep.
Especially when it's repeated 3 times. So that's why I'm always like, K, you're not on my top of my list, and it's not your fault, but I also am not going to give you that. I'm not giving you that. I'm not putting more energy under K than it needs.
K doesn't need a lot of energy.
Now, K is a very important
Definitely.
word for comedy.
Well, it's a good word for comedy, but also don't get 3 Ks together.
Don't do it.
That's a bad time.
And why did baseball make K the letter that they were going to do, and then when it gets to 3 of them, it's KKK? Like, that's so stupid.
Don't invite 3 Ks to the same party.
Baseball is racist, so that's probably why.
Baseball is racist. It has the most minorities of any sport, like diverse minorities of any. There's a Japanese guy that's like the best in the world.
Here's why I say baseball is racist.
Why is that?
Because Jackie Robinson in the 50s was the guy who had to like go be in it, and people were literally throwing rocks and like their beer and everything else and screaming at him.
Baseball healed racism, and Jackie Robinson did, because I mean, I'm not saying like finally and permanently, but it did work to heal racism because then white people were seeing a black guy that they like had to respect, and then they started to actually respect him, and they were like, huh, maybe there are people too. Like, it did work to, like, because the world was so dark, you know. It's not like we came out of nothing. So it's like, but baseball isn't like that now. But if anything, baseball is useful for like healing a rift.
Okay, let me ask you this: how many minority team owners are there?
I'm not sure.
So there's how racist it is. This is what I'm saying.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I'm saying
no. I'm not getting angry about it. But what I'm saying is that's why I'm not helping K out.
Okay,
we're talking about K.
K,
It's not baseball. It's K.
No, you're right. Okay, so K, I'm putting. Okay, now I have a hot take, maybe.
And also, guess what starts with K? Karen.
Oh God. Okay, maybe K on Z.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yes.
Okay, now this is a hot take.
Okay.
Even though we're basically spelling young here, which is kind of cool.
I do like it.
U might be a less than average vowel, like putting it here. Because
no.
You don't think? Because listen, hear me out. Like the words it's in. Well, I guess it is doing the work of this word young.
Well, and think about how many things that you have one word, and then you take U and N, which are by each other right there, and you put it in front, and you completely opposite the meaning. So it's like something is ending or something is unending.
I think you're right. I'm just trying to see, is there any way that we can make the tier list more accurate or elite? But otherwise, I think we did a really good job.
What does the chat? Is the chat?
Mighty Starlock thinks D is great. I'm not sure he's still here. He might be. Hard to tell. He loves the sunglasses. It's always sunny and awesome in this world. Appreciate it, Mighty Starlock.
Thank you so much. Happy
New
Year.
He says you sounds like a word.
It does sound like a word.
That's another good reason to keep it up there.
Yeah.
Q is terrible because it needs you. Yeah. Thank you for agreeing. I'm sorry that we weren't interacting with you. And X is fun because it sounds like Z sometimes, and I think X is what Z is trying to be. Like, X is what the real shit is, and Z is like trying to do a cool like thing, like, and imitate the real thing, which is X. That's what I always thought about Z.
I totally agree, and I do love things that, like the name Xavier.
Yes, so cool.
It's very cool.
Xavier is such a cool name.
Yeah. So for that reason, X is definitely a good boy.
That's a good tier list.
Yeah. I'm happy about it.
I'm going to take a screenshot of that.
Yeah. What I really like about the way this worked out is that the letters are not all in a different font from each other, but they're not all the same font.
No. There's many different fonts.
Some of them are the same font, and then some are just one-offs.
Which means I literally just chose the worst website ever. Also, it didn't even rate it SABCD, which is how you're supposed to do it. It's like best, great, good, which kind of helps, I guess, because you can kind of go like, oh, that's fine or whatever. But you're supposed to kind of interpret that yourself, I think.
Lists are what you make them.
Should we do another one? That was kind of fun.
Yeah, I like it. What should we do a tier list of?
I don't know.
Okay, let's
What
think
kind of
right
tier
now.
list should
What
we
should
do?
we do? A tier list of what have we been talking about?
I hate this website though.
Yeah,
about this one. That's better.
There we go.
That's
Okay.
better.
So
I don't want to make my own. I want
Yeah. What do
to
they say?
pick one.
Oh, down there. Blah,
Okay.
blah, 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 blah. Keep going. Create your tier list now.
Yeah, but
No, I think it'll do it.
oh, do you think it'll?
Yeah, it'll do one of those.
No, I have to like upload the
Are you already
images
on it?
myself and stuff.
Oh,
I want like a
images?
big website that just like has a bunch, you know.
Why don't you let us play this game, internet?
I think we have to use this guy. Whatever.
Okay, that's fine.
Create a tier list for anything. A tier list, yeah, gotcha.
Okay, so let's
Featured
think what we want to do.
categories: food and drink. 5 nights. What? 5 waifus? What the hell? What is this? Marvel rival. It's like video. People make tier lists for like video games.
That one guy's face is so AI.
Modern music art. I don't know. Some of these are just. We have to think of something.
Yeah, what are we gonna? We can't. We gotta think of
have to
what we
think of
want to make a
something and
list
find it.
of.
What's something that we both something random like letters, like
Oh, I know.
doors, like styles of doors.
What about cities and or states?
Okay, okay, yeah, I like that.
Okay.
How about states?
Yeah, states.
State tier list. Create a U.S. states of the U.S. Okay, I'm not gonna go on that website.
Yeah, I'm always like, well, if it thinks that's
Okay,
bad, I probably
cool.
shouldn't do
Okay,
it.
we got a good one. A
All
decent
right,
one.
that
Okay.
one looks like it still has the S.
It does have
ones.
like the whatever.
Yeah.
We made it work last time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with
just go
some-
alpha.
I mean, okay. I feel like South Carolina is kind of A tier, but I know you have a negative experience in South Carolina. But I'm thinking Charleston. Just take the best thing that you can think of in each state, right? Or should we do the state as an average?
It's just general vibe.
General vibe.
Whatever your vibe is. If you've never been there, it's
All
just
right, well,
the vibe
let's
you
leave that
get.
for later. Leave that for later.
Let's leave our home states out
leave our
until
home
the
states
end.
out of it
Okay.
until the end. Okay, I like that. Okay,
Okay,
how about
so let's start with
randomized.
California. Obviously S tier. Always, always,
But that's our
always,
home
always. No, that's not our home state. Home state, like where we were
I got it,
grow
I got
up.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
California.
California is my home state now, and it will
Yeah.
remain my home state until my death.
S tier? It probably is
Yes,
S tier.
absolutely.
Honestly.
No, it's the only state that matters.
It's like big. Yeah, it's like the.
It's the biggest.
I
It's
think
the
it's
most
the
important. It grows the
fifth
most fruit and vegetables for everybody.
California. I'm not looking.
It's
this up.
got movies and television and Hollywood, everything important. Who cares? It's California. Okay. So what's next?
I was just thinking, because I thought of 2 jokes. Like, oh, it's all those jokes tonight, and I'm like, I have no idea what they were. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Oh, about your Y and your name.
Oh, the why my name. Thank you.
Mhm.
Let me write that down real quick.
Yeah, you should. Here, let's write it on this boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to think of a way to phrase that and write it that way.
Just
But-
write why in the name. I'll know the joke. And then why in name. Can you write like sometimes why? And then I'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then write based on a vibe. Nice. Okay, anyway, thank you very much.
Oh, for the chat, what I wrote is Y in name. Sometimes my name has no vowels.
Yeah, and it's Okay. Okay, how about Louisiana? Is that like
Okay.
what, C tier?
It's the lowest tier.
You think Louisiana is the worst state in the country? No, let's do the worst. How about like West Virginia, right? Is like the worst state in the country.
No, it's Mississippi.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
No, it is Mississippi.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I've not really been, so I can't.
I mean,
I'll
Mississippi
take
is
your word
beautiful,
for it.
and I love people there, and it's like a nice, fun place. But it's not. It's a terrible. People's lives are really bad, impoverished.
I have heard
it's
that.
terrible,
I have heard
terrible.
that. Okay. But then if that's what we're going by, then West Virginia has to be down here as well.
Yeah, I would agree with
I
that.
think
Yeah,
that's,
yeah, and I would
Texas is
probably
gonna be a
put
divisive one.
Georgia there too. Well, maybe
Texas might
not
be
because
S tier
Georgia
because
has
it's just
better other stuff.
crazy. Texas is like a
No,
whole
no
different
way,
country.
because it's a nightmare there.
I know
it's
it
a
is
nightmare there.
it is a
Everybody's
nightmare, but-
stupid there.
Well, I wouldn't.
It
say
goes
that,
on
but-
lame.
You want to put Texas on lame? Can we put on
Lame.
neutral?
No, it's lame.
All right. Maybe we'll find a
Come
compromise.
on. Don't defend Texas to me.
It's okay. I'll defend it with
I
a few
don't.
points on a objective level.
No, there's no.
It's the biggest by landmass, right? Other than
Sure.
Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just talking state stuff, not like their politics or their people really, but like state
No,
stuff.
I know.
It bridges. It's like the entire Gulf of Mexico,
Sure.
and then it's got like just a completely different culture than any other state.
Right.
And
a
it always
worse one.
it always wants to be
a worse one.
I know, but it's kind of
The
hilarious.
reason why
But
it
it's
should be
hilarious.
low on
It's just
our
funny.
list of states is because it doesn't even want to be a state.
I know, but that's funny to me. That makes it a better
I know
state
that
than
is
just
funny, but I hate
than
it. I
lame.
hate Texas. I don't
All
like
right, all right,
Texas.
we'll put
I'm
it on
sorry.
there.
I'm
Put it
so
on there.
sorry.
Okay, put it on there.
I'm only saying going down one. I'm not saying
you're
all
right.
the
You're
way bottom.
not at the bottom.
Because
not
there
at the
is a
bottom.
lot of money in Texas, and I have had fun times in Texas. My aunt lives in Texas, but also Texas is terrible.
New Jersey.
Everybody
neutral?
in Texas is like, I'm from Texas.
I know. There is a
Okay.
thing there. I'm not
Even
saying
when
it's
I
not
lived in
annoying.
Alaska, all these Texan people, because from the oil, I'd be like, I know you're from Texas already. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
New
New Jersey, neutral, right?
Neutral, yes,
I think
neutral.
New Jersey is a totally neutral state.
Neutral, yeah.
We could probably
definitely.
throw a few
Maryland
states on
goes neutral.
Maryland can go neutral.
Yeah. Connecticut.
Connecticut, totally. Yeah.
Rhode Island.
Yep. I think Rhode Island's a neuter. Where the hell is Rhode Island?
It's after Pennsylvania. You're almost there. Go down, and then go to the right, and then one more.
Okay.
There it is.
Wow, that was way too hard.
No, the letters are very tiny, and just for the chat, like
Yeah,
those
and
letters
I'm wearing
are super
sunglasses.
tiny. And we're not. Yeah, I
just-
have my prescription sunnies on. He's just got regulars.
I think Pennsylvania's kind of neutral.
Pennsylvania.
Too. Like there's, it might go down here with Texas maybe.
Yes, because 3 Mile Island. Okay.
I mean, there's really nice
And also
parts of it.
Centralia,
I mean,
that
it's not like
place.
there's not
You know
nice
that
parts of all this,
nightmare
but it's just
place
a
where you
vibe.
can't go because it's on fire underneath? That's in Pennsylvania.
Oh really? Like oh yeah. Okay, then definitely.
Indiana, bottom tier, bottom tier, bottom tier, bottom
like
tier,
as bad
bottom
as
tier.
Mississippi and
It's
West
my
Virginia.
most hated state.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it at that. I've never been, so
Thank
I
you.
have no
It's
idea.
the worst. Never go.
Never go.
Okay.
Okay, North Carolina, I'm gonna put on neutral. There's some cool stuff, but I'm gonna put on neutral.
Racism. Yeah. Okay.
They're not racist. They're Yankees up in North
No,
Carolina.
they're not. They are racist. Come on.
Well,
It's
everyone's
still the
racist
Carolinas.
somewhere,
No, but I mean, it's the. Come on. They were in the
I'm saying
South.
North Carolina is more.
North Carolina was not in the
Yankified.
Union armies. Okay.
True.
How about Iowa center, just in the middle, neutral?
But we can't go by Civil War definitions. We have to go by modern.
No, I don't think
Like
we
the-
do have to because the time I've spent in the South, they haven't forgotten about it. So why should we?
That's true. Actually, I did go to a crazy.
Yeah, I got called a
party.
Yankee bitch in the year of our Lord 2000.
I remember. Yeah, Yankee was still big when I was growing up in South Carolina. They would
Yeah,
use,
and
it was,
why
like,
would they
pretty
say it?
derogatory. Well, they
because
would say
they
it's
hate
amazing.
it.
We lived there.
Right,
you
I know, right? Yeah.
But I didn't give a shit.
I
was
lived
like,
there.
I thought it was kind of cool.
And I was
the
like,
Yankees
I'm
are the
not a
best baseball
Yankee. I
team
just
in the-
moved here from Alaska. That's not the Yankees. Are you stupid?
Anyone that's not.
And then I was
Southern
like,
is
you
a
are
Yank.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
But Iowa in the middle. Iowa neutral.
Iowa neutral. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Really nothing
Yes.
going on. In
No, what you did
Kansas.
there is perfect.
Washington D.C. Now I'm not saying. I mean, there's a slimy, scummy level to it, but also it is like not. It's like the only.
It
state
shouldn't
that's
really
a
exist.
City.
It shouldn't really
They are
exist.
taxed. The people that live there are taxed without representation.
Well, then bottom tier.
No, that's
Because why would you live somewhere where you're taxed when you can't even vote on what the tax money goes for?
exactly.
It goes on the
But I'm
bottom.
saying their citizens are oppressed. Like I'm
Yeah,
saying, like there's
so
like
it goes
an
on the
interesting-
bottom. That's a worse place to be. You don't want that on the top of your
Okay, yeah, it's
list.
really polarizing. DC is either the worst or the best in a way.
By far the
It's gotta
worst.
be, yeah, I think
I've
you're right.
been
I'm
there.
leaning towards worst. Even though I love some parts of it,
Yeah, but
but you're right. I mean, it has this like energy,
well, it's
of
built
being
on
the
a
worst.
swamp.
and it's built on a swamp.
It's built on anything that's built
every-
mostly on swamps like Indiana is going to suck because guess why? You don't build on swamps.
You know what? You know when like ancient people would be afraid of like locusts coming?
Right. They knew that it would.
Every 7 years in DC, the
Yes.
cicadas come,
I
and they're just
know.
dead cicadas
And it's
everywhere.
Makes you want to
It's like a biblical plague or something.
It's terrible.
And I would walk to. I remember that was some of my first memories were like crunching to school on cicada.
Okay, that's my stomach.
I've told you,
Okay, thank
I've polluted your mind enough to.
No,
almost,
that other thing you said was way more.
Forget it.
Oh,
I don't
thank
even
you
remember
for
what it was.
just
Don't
bringing that
forget
back
it.
to me. Thank you so
Forget
much.
it. Forget
I
it. Forget
appreciate
it.
that memory.
I feel like we have to put South Carolina at least cool.
I will just because that's where you're from.
Yeah, I appreciate
On
that.
general principles, I would never.
We weren't gonna do.
I
that.
would.
I know,
told you
I know.
about those gravestones. Okay, Alabama. Yes, Alabama goes either in really or really, really
Yeah, I'm
lame.
gonna say
And
really.
I did live there. I can confess that it's not good.
Does Indiana really go in? Really?
Yes. Yes.
What's so bad about Indiana?
It's the worst.
It's like boring or something.
No, it's more than boring. It's
Oh, really?
terrible. It's
Oh,
terrible.
wow,
We
okay.
hate it.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma with Kansas. and Texas.
You know what? Okay,
Oh,
Oklahoma. I'm down. Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma has some cool stuff.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma has some cool stuff. You know what I have to put?
What?
I just have beef with Arkansas.
Oh, that's fine.
I think Arkansas might be
That's
the
totally
dumbest
fine
state
with
in the
me.
entire
No,
union.
it's shady there.
I'm
Super
even gonna put
shady.
it at the top of.
But you know what goes up either in really,
Fergus
really
would be
cool
over.
or at least really cool? Tennessee.
Um,
Tennessee is fucking cool as hell. It's got Memphis.
Tennessee. Yes, I agree.
It's got
Tennessee.
Nashville.
Tennessee is very cool. I actually
It's
like
far,
it.
far
Okay,
to the right.
And does Alaska have to go S tier?
Yeah,
Like-
Alaska goes way
yeah,
up there.
okay. Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee. It's third to the right. Yeah,
Oh.
they're back down, second row, third from the right.
Third from the right. Okay.
Yeah, S tier. Tennessee, S tier.
I agree. Actually, I love
Yeah,
Nashville.
Tennessee is
I
so
really
great.
Love Nashville.
Because every
S
city
tier,
in
though?
Tennessee has its own cool personalities, and
That's
overall,
true.
it's great. And it's also centrally located. It's so good. And Memphis alone.
Is it? But the question
yes,
is.
no, yes. No, just
the
please.
only question here, because this is what we're setting as the standard for S tier, is it as cool or cooler than California and Alaska? You know what I mean? Is it S tier? I agree. It's like one of the
Okay,
best
yeah,
states in the union.
under, yeah, that right there,
I
next
think
down.
A tier.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
okay,
A tier because it
perfect.
is an A
Yes,
tier state.
it's
Like-
way
like,
up there.
th-
Yeah,
this is the best you could ever expect
No,
a state to
I get
be,
it,
but
yeah,
California
right.
and Alaska are like something beyond.
yeah, they transcend.
Yeah, they transcend. Okay.
Yeah.
Florida,
Okay, I like that.
Florida, very polarizing. But
I was born there.
I know. I and part of me loves it.
I
in a way.
literally
Like,
came
I
to
love
the
the
earth.
energy.
I was conceived and born there and lived there
I
my
didn't know
first
that.
2 years of life.
I didn't know that.
Yes, in Miami of
I'm-
all
I'm
places, the
tempted to
most
put it on the
furthest
top
Florida-ish place. But I've only been there once since then when I was 10 years old.
It gets a lot of flack, but
Um,
it's very beautiful. It's always nice. It has a lot
But
of
it also
diversity
is
in
a
terms
place
of
that's built on a
cities,
swamp.
but it's very swampy. So I'm maybe like
Maybe with South Carolina?
yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's fair.
I think
that's
good.
totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay. New York. Now this is also kind of polarizing.
Get a rope.
Get a rope. That's great. Get a rope.
I think New York goes with Texas and Oklahoma. Yeah, let's let the stream.
Get a rope.
Yeah, get a rope.
Pace
Pace
Picante.
Picante, yeah.
Wow.
It's not that one. It's not the thick. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I just used up all the paste picante. We hand
This
some
ain't
something
paste
else.
pecani sauce. What's the
It's not
difference?
paste.
Cookie. Paste pecani sauce is made in San Antonio.
He's talking
Fresh
about the
vegetables and
ingredients of
spices
paste.
by people who know what pecani sauce is
And then
supposed
the
to
guy's
taste
reading
like.
it. See him?
This
He's
stuff's made
examining.
in New
He
York
says this
City.
came from New York City.
New
There you
York
go, New
City.
York City.
Get a rope.
And he
Pick
goes,
up
get
the
a
original
rope, because
pecani
they're going to
sauce. Pick
hang
up the
that
paste.
man. And he's already old also. Could you please rewind? The guy who's giving them this... Oh, they can hear it? Okay.
But I liked I did your rendition first, and then
Let's let them hear the real sound. But the man is old. Look at him, too.
They get the first ad. Basically, it's
Okay.
like, it's an ad for salsa, right?
Paste
And then
picante
the
sauce.
important line right here. I'll just play this part.
Supposed to taste like.
This stuff's made in New York City.
New York City. Get a rope.
Pick up the original pecani sauce. Pick up the paste.
He's just a little old man. And they're like, we're going to murder you with a hanging.
What exactly does that mean? Get
It means go get a rope. We're going to tie it into a noose and we're hang him.
That is insane.
Because he gave us this picante sauce that came from somewhere not in Texas or
That
whatever.
was an ad for salsa.
And
We're
that
gonna
was
kill
on
a
the
guy.
regular TV in prime time. It wasn't even like only adults saw that.
Craziness. Okay, South Dakota, North Dakota. Are we thinking lame? Are we thinking
Yeah,
niche?
super
Yeah,
lame. Probably
pretty
Alabama levels because it's boring.
It is boring there. right?
awfully boring.
Okay, let's do
And also Wyoming goes there.
There it is.
No, down one more.
yeah.
Yes.
And
And then Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Yes. Boring.
I think it has to be one step above North
No.
Dakota. It has like good skiing and stuff. It's kind of geographically. It's kind of interesting. I've heard they have like national parks there.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Why don't you like it?
A man who stole my car drove it to there, and that's where he finally got busted. And I had to try to get that car towed back to me from Wyoming. And all of the tow car truck things, they always were full. If they were come from California back to Michigan, they were full already when they got to Wyoming. And then they're coming from the other way, they come full already. So it was like a nightmare. And Progressive Insurance was like, you have to contact people in Wyoming and try to arrange your own thing. They're like,
All right,
we'll fly you out here. You can dry it
You have a
back.
specific problem with the I'm happy to give you. You have a problem with the bureaucracy of the trucking.
No, it
industry
wasn't
in
even their fault. It wasn't Wyoming's fault. But in my mind, I was like, I hate Wyoming.
I get
Please
it.
die.
I do get it, but is it fair to say it's
And also,
lame rather
Wyoming
than
is
really
Brokeback
lame?
Mountain. Like, let's put it
Is
down.
that what it was?
Yeah, cowboys.
Wyoming is Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah. Cowboys living a suppressed life and cheating on their wives with men.
Okay.
And that's
I agree.
P.S. That's what my problem with that movie was.
Not
It
the
wasn't
gay
the
part.
gayness. It
It's
was the
cheating on
cheating.
their wives and being very dishonest and kind of
Yes, it was the
slippery and
not being
slimy.
real with
No,
who you are.
yeah.
In 2026, we're not tolerating
That's
that.
what we're talking about. That's new year, new me. No more gay sex with my boys in the mountains as cowboys.
Well, or if I'm going to be straight with it about myself to my friends and my family. Not sit here and be like, I have this wife, but then one weekend a year I go and have sex in a tent with a guy.
Oh, you really can change it. Okay. Hold on.
Arizona belongs where it is right now. Oh, you're changing it so it's the right letters.
Yeah.
But isn't that top one S?
Yeah.
Folks,
Okay.
Chat.
Do you think my Arizona place
I think we must have lost the chat because that one chat that says the D is great is the last one. You always lose all your viewers when I'm on here.
No, I don't.
I'm just playing. I'm playing. I'm so playing right now.
Okay. Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona
D
D tier for
Okay,
sure.
okay. Illinois.
Illinois middle. It's C.
I think C. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
A
Missouri.
lot will be C.
Misery.
That's a D.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Nevada. This might be fucking E or F tier, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of murder.
I think Nevada might be F tier.
Yeah, it ruins a lot of people's lives there.
Yeah, it's just desert
People are
too, and then
unhappy
it's like
there.
Vegas is just like the
Yeah,
devil's
it's
anus.
stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Colorado.
Colorado,
A
I think
tier, maybe B tier. A,
A
tier,
or
B tier?
B. Yeah, probably B. Only because
Mm-hmm.
people from Colorado are annoying, and so that's why.
Sometimes they're mega mellow though, but
Right, but I mean,
even
they're
that's
annoying
annoying,
about
kinda.
how they're mellow.
but how mellow they are.
Yeah,
is
they're
kinda
like,
annoying.
oh,
Yeah,
well, I guess
think
in
I'm-
California mountain or Colorado mountain towns, we just don't worry about those kinds of things and stuff. Is they're always putting you down just by existing.
What kind of things don't they worry about, like surfing?
Oh, like I'm just not really getting involved in politics and whatnot. Okay, New Mexico has to go kind of down, even though I love the like country of it and it's a nice
Yeah.
place, but there's so much poverty there and it's so tragic.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird state.
Yeah, I think it goes with Wyoming. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I think so.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Montana.
Montana goes in the middle. Yeah,
I think in the middle
yeah,
there.
it's way less Brokeback.
Michigan.
goes
B tier. Colorado tier.
B, yeah,
I think
Colorado
there's a lot of cool stuff in
tier.
Michigan.
It's D's.
Uh,
Ohio goes Texas tier.
Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, there's not really much. Going
Yeah,
on in
Ohio
I was
sucks.
just
I don't
debating.
hate it with the loathing and fiery hatred
Yeah.
that I hate Indiana, but I don't
Right.
like Ohio.
It's kind of like Indiana light in a way.
it's a boring. we hate it.
Vermont. B tier.
Vermont, that's
Maybe.
an A.
That's an
an
A.
A tier.
You know, it
You know
might
why?
be.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry ice creams. That alone. And also,
Vermont's got
my
some cool
sister
stuff.
lives in Vermont now, and Bernie Sanders is the guy from there. And, like, that state has, like, a ton of really great programs for, like, kids and people. It's really pretty good there.
So I think I just instantly put New Hampshire in B tier because
and
to
you're
me,
exactly right.
New Hampshire is just Vermont's younger brother. or
New
something.
Hampshire is
Like,
Vermont's,
like, kind of
more like
his
militia
mentee.
guys. New Hampshire is the militia guys who left Vermont because it was too non-militia.
Yes. Well, there's that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And
energy-wise,
also,
I feel like New Hampshire's
Vermont
kinda, like,
is the
looking up to
White
Vermont.
Mountain state, and New Hampshire is the Green Mountain state. Which one do you want to be on?
The
You want to be
White
on
Mountain.
Gandalf the White
You
Mountain?
want to be on Gandalf,
or
and
do you want to be on
Green Mountain.
Shrek the Green Mountain?
And I did a hellish a German exchange program for a month at Green Mountain College in somewhere in like New Hampshire. It was hellish.
Was it in the winter?
No, it was actually in the summer. But so the nature was kind of nice, but they would like. I sort of remember the trip as being kind of like confined to these dark dorms and like doing German homework.
Oh gosh.
And then like sometimes you get to run around, but it was very monitored. I don't know. Anyway, we don't have to get into
It
all
was
that.
like prison.
Maine has to be at least A tier, although I would even consider it S tier in a way. Maine is an amazing, amazing state, and it is
Well, if you've been
huge.
there, I'll let you decide because I haven't been. In my mind, it's kind of
It has the
like
most
it's
trees
very
of any
Stephen
state.
King, and I'm like, I don't like how they talk, where they're like, "Oh, I wouldn't go over there."
They do have the
It
weird
bothers
accent.
me, and I don't like it.
They do have the weird accent, but I'll tell you what, it is the most natured state in the union.
I wouldn't walk down that path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But it has the
Because
most
it scares
trees.
me. That's the reason, and also because it's close to
Alright.
Canada, and I have a
I
problem
think
with
you're right.
Canada.
I think you're right. I think B tier is
I think
fair
it
for
goes
me.
with Michigan. I mean, to me, it's on the most of the states that are on the border of Canada are kind of together.
I think that's
Yeah.
fair. I think that's fair. Okay, Massachusetts.
It goes lower because the people are really rude.
And it's kind of a hellish
Yeah,
place.
we don't like it.
I like
Poverty.
It on E tier. Yeah. Okay,
Washington, the
Washington's a weird
state.
one. I think it
Yeah,
has to
that
go
goes
with,
right
like,
there. Right there.
Maine,
Yep.
Can we put Nebraska?
Nebraska, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Hawaii might have to
Hawaii,
be S tier.
yes, A tier,
That's
S
good.
tier.
I think that's
S
gotta be
tier,
S tier.
yes.
Any
S
kind of
tier.
island nation.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, no, it's
come
pretty
on.
sick.
Although it is an example
Delaware.
of colonialism. Delaware, I don't know anything
sucks.
about it, but it seems crappy.
Delaware is so
Yeah.
boring.
It
It's
seems
the
like New
worst.
Jersey's boring cousin.
It really is.
Yeah.
So then does it go one below New Jersey maybe? Like
No,
is it, I
no,
think
because
it's
no,
kinda-
because it's worse.
It's his younger
It's so much
cousin that
worse. Yeah,
really
no, it's their
sucks.
cousin
That
that's
really
got a
sucks.
really alcohol problem.
Yep, for sure. Okay.
Utah goes way on the bottom. Bottom.
Utah?
Mormons.
All right.
Child brides.
You
I'm
sold-
done.
No, you sold me actually.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Okay.
Okay, that was an easy one. At first I disagreed with you, but then I was like, no, yeah, 100% actually.
Yeah.
Okay, Georgia.
Georgia goes
It
with.
kinda goes with South Carolina, I
No,
think.
it does
One below?
not.
One below?
No, it goes with Nebraska.
2 below.
Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
could see it. Yeah, I could kind of see it.
Yeah.
Okay, Wisconsin.
All I have to say is 2 words: Stone Mountain, and that's why Georgia's not higher up on that
Oh,
list.
Stone Mountain. Yeah, I've heard of that place.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks. Okay.
Wisconsin goes right where it is. Yes.
Yep, right here, right?
100.
I think
'Cause
so.
the same basic mindset. Wisconsin is the
Wisconsin's
Georgia of
worse
the
Michigan.
Midwest. Wisconsin is the Georgia of the Midwest. Yes.
That and it is
yes.
just worse Michigan for sure.
Oh yeah,
It's
way
not, like,
worse.
way worse.
Yeah.
Okay,
way
so
worse.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Pretty boring.
Wait, why is there 2 Nebraskas?
Oh wait, did we already do Nebraska?
Yeah, it's already on D tier. Somebody put Nebraska in twice.
They put Nebraska. I wonder how many states are missing. I haven't even been paying attention.
Is it even 50?
Doesn't even fucking
Are there
matter.
even 50 there?
Yeah, 'cause, well, the
We
template
don't
does have
care.
52 images, so
Hey,
there are
guess
2
what?
Repeats.
Guess what? Chat. If you're not in America, you want to know something? People in America don't know a lot about America.
Okay, yeah, that's true. They know nothing, and then
Virginia
they go like,
is for
"Oh,
lovers."
you don't even know the square foot, the square
See.
kilometerage of Paris." And it's
it
like,
goes
dude,
on
you
C.
couldn't name like 4 U.S. states.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
no European person could name 4. Okay, so
Virginia goes on C.
C, I think that's fair.
It's decent, but it's
That's
also
decent, but it's
terrible.
like whatever. Okay, Idaho. Now this is an interesting one where this one is also
Yeah.
a full sentence.
Right. Oh, it is. Oh, Idaho. That's not
Idaho.
actually a really
Idaho.
sentence, but I mean it can be.
It's
but
pretty
it's
close.
kind of. I think here's the
maybe
thing. I love
C or D.
potatoes.
I do like potatoes. Potatoes are big.
Middle. Yes.
Yeah, I think
yes.
middle's good.
C tier.
Minnesota. This one kind of cracks me up. It kind of cracks me up.
Minnesota to go in letter D with Wisconsin.
Really?
Yes. The reason personally is because people always think. Because
kind
I'm
of
from
Vikings.
Michigan, they always just mix
Oh,
up
they
and go like,
call
"Oh,
it
are you from Minnesota?" No, I am not from Minnesota.
That's fair. Can we just put it one below then, or no?
No.
It's gotta go.
Yes.
Okay.
Because also the people in Minnesota, there's a reason why there's that term Minnesota nice, which means they're actually not nice and they just try to act nice. And the people from Minnesota are big time like that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay, Oregon goes with Washington.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Okay, Nebraska. Oh, wait, we
Nebraska.
already did that. And we already did Louisiana, right?
No, we never did place her. I said bottom or second to bottom, and you were like, well, it's got some cool stuff. And I'm like, does
Okay,
it?
bottom or second to bottom? I mean,
Yeah.
so it's got New Orleans, which isn't
I mean, it's better
uncool.
than Mississippi, so I guess, yes, it goes
It's
with
better-
Delaware.
it's gotta be better than
Yes,
Mississippi,
It is better
yeah.
than that.
And did we already do Kentucky?
No, we never did Kentucky, but Kentucky goes with Louisiana.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's looking good. All right, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Keep an eye out for any repeats, too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
There's 51. There's 51. Who
There
did
are
we
51.
repeat? Who did we repeat?
That was some great radio right there, just silently counting the.
Yeah.
We did repeat somebody. I thought we would because it says there's 52 images. So.
Okay. Oh, no, there is 51 because it's Washington, D.C.
Oh shit!
Okay, boom. We did it.
Boom.
We made the list. I think you should put this list out live and get what the
I
feedback
agree.
is.
Should I post it right now?
Yeah, dude.
Post it right now.
Yeah, post it up. And be like, this is our list. You want to come at us? Do it, but we also don't care. You're not going to hurt us any.
You're not gonna give me a hard time about it.
I know how I feel about states.
And I have to give it a what the hell is going on? Why is Twitter so depraved? And I know you're gonna say, oh, it's your feed. I swear I actively try to like. Well, you know, this is what I do. This is what you should do. But sometimes I'm too lazy.
Well,
When you see
I'll
this kind
tell
of like
you
just like weird guy shit, where it's
what
like,
it
why is
is
that going on?
about Twitter that the problem is, which is why I'm not on Twitter.
Not interested in this post.
Is because it is
This. What is
owned
this?
and run by
Sofia Vergara.
a
People are gonna think I'm a
very
fucking
extremely problematic person and group of people.
Well, we don't have to get into all that.
No, I'm not, but I'm saying if you wonder why that's like that, that's why they programming it that way.
I don't like any of these like.
That's why I don't have it, because I don't really feel like having to scroll through things and try and figure out what I'm looking at. Plus, also, it just stresses me out to
Sure.
be on social medias.
I know social media is not good. I should really try. This is the only one that I actually like sometimes get sucked into.
Well, Twitter was my
But,
favorite one, but when I had to delete it was when you let all them Nazis back on, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, why would you be on that with a bunch of Nazis? That sucks.
Yeah. Well, you're on it, and there's Nazis, so you tell me.
Yeah, I'm one of them. No, I'm kidding.
Wah, wah, wah. You got me! That's good. I like that. That'll get people to respond to it. You know what I mean? People will be like, oh, really? Oh, don't say prove me wrong. I don't like that guy. Oh, I don't reference that man. The man that used to say that before he brutally got murdered. Yes. Yeah, that was his whole deal. He would sit at colleges and say, like, prove me wrong. Well, he was still basically doing that thing.
Your state is worse than you think. I need one more thing.
Your state is worse than you think. Come at us. Come at me, bro. No. You don't like that. Your state is worse than you. Yeah, fight me. Just leave it like that. No period, no nothing. Fight me. Yeah. I like that.
You confident in this list? Before?
I'm 100% confident. I know because I wasn't let you putting them where I didn't want them to be.
I know, but some of those were based on like the trucking.
Yeah, but that's gonna
Well, we'll
cause
just- okay, at this
that's
point, yeah,
gonna
I'm
cause
just
the
gonna stand by it.
interaction,
Even if I'm wrong,
right?
I'm just gonna stand by
That's
it.
what I'm saying
If
because
I'm
the
wrong.
thing is that like because you're posting that there, like it's like a poll, like it kind of makes it more official, like that this is like an official rank, like you know what I'm saying?
Also-
How
also,
funny is
okay, on
that?
Twitter with the Nazis, they're all gonna fucking hate
Yeah.
California.
And they're gonna be mad, and they're gonna be mad that we put all of
Oh,
these
that's
like
hilarious.
racist ones at the bottom mostly.
Yeah. See, but that's not really my vibe.
It's not what we're saying. We were basing off a lot of things, and the thing is,
I'm
is
not
if your
basing
state,
I wasn't basing
if
any
your
of that
state
off of
is
racism.
historically based off of
I
a
don't give a
system of
shit about
oppression in
that.
that type way, then the outcomes for your citizens are just always gonna be worse. And
But I don't
that's what
believe
I'm
in that
going
at all.
off.
I think that you don't blame children for the sins of their fathers.
But I'm
and I've
saying those places
been to
are
these
still
states.
exactly the same way.
No, they're not.
Dude, I lived in Alabama.
So I mean, I lived in South Carolina, traveled all around the South all the time.
in the year 2000,
There's more racist Mexican guys in LA than I ever met in South Carolina. I swear to God. And racist Asian guys in New York than I ever met in South Carolina.
Am I saying that people elsewhere are not racist? No. But I'm
yeah.
saying that when I lived in Alabama in the year 2000,
Mm-hmm.
on the ballot was a referendum vote
Mm-hmm.
to update the Constitution of the state of Alabama to stop saying that it was illegal in Alabama to have a interracial marriage. Now, that was the year 2000s, and so up until then, that was always in their laws. And in the year 2000, when I voted on that, you know how that vote turned out?
How'd it pass? Or how'd it go?
60-40 in favor, but that means 40% of the voters said, no, we want to keep that in there. And that was only 26 years ago. So I'm saying
But that's 40%
it's
of
not the sins of the
voters.
father, dude.
Like, not everyone.
That's almost half, dude. What do you
But
think
no,
40%
I'm saying
is?
not everyone. But people that don't give a fuck
I
and
know,
agree with
but
you
you
on
see
that
what
don't
I'm
vote on
saying?
that stuff.
Yeah, but
It's
people
only those
cared
racist
enough
guys
to
that go.
vote against it. 40%.
Yeah, but that's not 40% of the population because that's
Is
not like
it?
the president.
No, but it is.
That's like wasn't that just like some
because I was
thing you
living
went
there
to
and I
the-
knew that was how the people were. So that's made
was it a
sense.
gubernatorial rate? Was it? Were you voting for like a governor at the same time?
It was the year
or-
2000. It was a presidential election and
Oh, it was
everything.
the presidential election.
So it was the whole
Okay.
turnout, dude.
All right, that's fair. then.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on.
Whatever, man. But it's also 2025, and also weird shit like that
Wow.
happens in California too. And in
Okay,
every
but
state.
I wasn't saying that California isn't. Like, California is better for a lot of reasons. Not saying it's not racist.
Right.
And when I voted, I was down on our list. I wasn't just voting them off racism.
Right. It's got to have.
But
some
it's
kind
a
of thing as
factor
well.
in it because if the general winds be blowing that way, it means it's not a fun, good place to be at because
Yeah.
mostly people are like nervously about this thing. That's why Texas is low on the list too because people are always like carrying a gun.
Oh, that's gonna get people riled up. The Texas.
Yeah, well, they
That's
can.
gonna get them riled.
You know
up.
what? Bring your gun here and shoot me.
Well, no. Don't do that. Bring it to her house, not mine.
Bring your gun to me. I'll give you my info. I know you're not gonna do it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nah, we shouldn't just scroll through Twitter. That's gonna be even
No,
worse.
I don't want to look at it.
I don't want to look at it.
I
either.
like our list.
I think we had a good list.
Yeah.
If I okay, now this is not the official list, but if I was gonna change two things, I'd put Texas at least here.
Ugh.
I know. And then I get one more change, and then you can change it back.
But then that means I don't get any changes if all my changes are used to make it
No.
back.
You can change other ones. No.
I'm just kidding.
I'll put yours back.
That's
and then
something
you can
that
make
like
two changes. Then you
that's
can make
that's
two
a rule
changes.
that I would do to my brother and sister. Like, well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna change it, and then when it's your turn, you get the same number of changes. If you
Oh,
want
yeah,
it different,
yeah,
then you
but
just put
if
them
you
back.
want it
But they can't change anything from the way it originally was.
These are all pretty good.
Older sibling tips. Okay.
Actually, I think that might be the only change I'd actually make.
I think there was one that you were a little not too happy about, and that particular one was Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming. Yeah, you know what? I would put Wyoming.
Yeah. And then I told you about my saga of the guy who stole my car.
That's what it was.
And
That's
then you
what it
were
was.
like, but that doesn't have to do with Wyoming. And I said,
Yeah.
yes, it does.
I would put it in B tier. Maybe C tier. Yeah, probably C tier. Okay, so those are my 2 changes I would make. So then, Wyoming was down here, and Texas was down here, right?
No,
here.
D. Yeah, D.
D. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's not too bad. What 2 changes would you make?
I would. I told you I won't change any because when you were doing them, I was like, yeah, that's right, that's right, that's
okay,
right.
Good.
And if there was one I disagreed with, we talked about it. And
we really didn't disagree. That was only the 2 things.
Yeah,
that
I
we
mean,
disagreed
I
on.
don't think you really wanted Tennessee up on A tier as much, but when we talked about
Then
it,
we
then you
talked
were
about it, I
like,
realized,
wait,
yeah, no,
it has
Tennessee's
a
a
lot of
pretty-
cool stuff,
Tennessee's a
and
pretty sick state.
it's easy for like everybody in the country can get to Tennessee pretty
Wait a
easy.
second. I have to make sure we did something. Did we put South Carolina above North Carolina? Yes, we did. Okay, that's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, that's
exactly right.
important.
That's very important.
Yeah.
If I had missed that, that would have been bad.
Yeah, people would have been yelling at
That
you
Twitter would have
personally.
been a
And I'm
riot.
sure there's people from Michigan who
flame.
will try to come at me for where I put Michigan on this list.
I know, for sure.
But
Just in C-tier, you
those
mean?
people
Or
don't
with
matter to
Michigan?
me because they're in
Because
Michigan.
they're Michiganders.
I'm not worried about Michigan. The only people
Where
in
is-
Michigan I'm worried
where
about
did
is
we
my
put
family
Michigan?
and friends. B. It's on
B,
B,
yeah,
tier.
that makes sense though. I think.
Yeah,
that's
but
accurate.
people in Michigan are
They
like,
think it's like
"Oh,
S
it's the
tier. People in
best."
Michigan love Michigan.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Michigan so much.
That's so true. Oh my god. Well,
Don't you love Michigan?
don't you?
No,
love-
not really. Not like you're trying to say you loving it. No. I've been living in it a few times. I'll tell you something. It's not the greatest.
I never lived there. I never even been. But it sounds.
Well, one
exactly
thing
right.
that's really dumb and lame about Michigan is because there's like the Michigan militia. There's like that militia mindset there, you know, of like, come and take it. You know, there's like kind of revolutionary minds, but not really. Just like on that way of being like, don't mess with what I'm doing. But like, for example, if you are like, you have kids and then you go like, I'm homeschooling my kids, then the state of Michigan goes like, oh, you're homeschooling them? Cool. And just dips out. And not one teacher or anybody from the state or the world ever come and check on them kids, see if they're actually learning. They don't have to pass competency exams or nothing.
I kind of like
And
that.
I think that's terrible because the kind of people most of the time who are like, I'm homeschooling are people who like don't have a job. And so they obviously don't know a lot of stuff. They're like, stay home with my kids. We'll learn math together. No, you won't. You'll both not learn it.
Together.
You'll both not learn it.
Like they're learning their ABCs at the same time as their kids.
And
Yeah,
the thing is
yeah.
like my sister, the reason I know this stuff is because my sister pulled her son out of school when they lived in Michigan. And I understand why she was mad because
Yeah, I get
this
it.
teacher was trying to tell them that he needed medication, and they had already had him at the doctor. Doctor was like, he don't need medication. He just needs these teachers to engage his mind. And then my brother-in-law said that, and they were like, oh, and then they got into an argument, and then my brother-in-law stormed up and was like, my child's never coming back to your school. And then they didn't. And then they had 2 more girls later, and then but when they moved
so the
to
school
Vermont,
recommended that he give his children medication.
the teacher and the principal were saying that they thought that he had like ADD and needed like medication.
Yeah.
But he had already been examined by the physician, the
Yeah.
pediatrician,
Who said
and
no.
they were like, he doesn't have ADD.
Good.
He's just an imaginative
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
child.
That's exactly what happened to me.
And
My school
so
was
then
like,
the
"You should
school was
put him
like,
on
you
ADD
need this,
medicine."
and my
That's
brother-in-law
what-
was like, oh, are you a doctor? You know, it turned into a fight because he's a felon, so he gets into a fight pretty easy. But the
see.
thing is that like, so then they were just like, oh yeah, we're homeschooling. Well, him and my sister both have a GED. What are they homeschooling them? And then plus my sister was working.
true.
So how are they? They're just give them a workbook and be like, working your workbook today. And there was never any like accountability. And then when they moved to Vermont, luckily my nieces were not even school age yet when they moved there. And when they got to Vermont, they were pretty like in a bad way money wise because they had taken everything they had to go there, and like they needed help from like I say, the Bernie Sanders, like the social supports that exist in that state. But the thing is in Vermont, if you have kids and you want to avail yourself of like the SNAP benefits and the like, you know, Medi-Cal type stuff, but it's not Medi-Cal, but you know what I mean, Medicaid.
Yeah.
All the different benefits they have, it's all tied with if you have kids, then yeah, you could homeschool them, but they have to be staying at their grade levels and testing out and being They have to come into the school and be tested.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
And so at that point, then my brother-in-law and my sister were like, oh, so we're going to have to prove that we're actually homeschooling them? Oh, we'll just put them in school. And so,
really?
Yeah, so they're in school and they're excelling in school. And even my nephew, who
Probably
got
'cause
pulled out of school at second
homeschooled,
grade,
so they excelled.
he got, Reese,
I think
Reese.
the thing.
You are the provocateur.
I'm a provocateur.
You are
That's New
you're
Year,
a
new me.
very natural agent provocateur.
No, I'm an agent provocateur indeed.
For your own agency.
Per my sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh,
But
same.
no, what I'm saying is I would potentially homeschool a child, except that exactly what you're talking about is I can't teach a kid like French.
Come
and I can't be,
on.
like,
Yeah,
a
I mean, it's like
history-
people are a professional for that. Let them do it. Plus, the point is, they do need to be around other kids. I don't care how much you say, like, that's
Well,
not
yeah.
good. It is good.
And that's a hard thing to
because-
organize if there's no school.
Yeah, I mean, and it's still never going to be the same as it is for going to school because it's always going to be supervised with parents and stuff.
But
Whereas
it's so
in
scary,
school,
but yeah, you
you're
gotta
just
send
loose
them
with
out.
other kids a lot of the time.
Is that natural?
And there's
though?
no actual,
Is
like,
it
adult
natural to
really
just let
monitoring
your
what's
kids
happening
loose with
other
kids for that extended
For
period of
school.
time?
Well, it's natural in America.
I know, but is everything great about America?
Well, I think the thing of it is that what it does is it helps you to understand group dynamics.
Yes,
Which,
but sometimes it also well, you're right. For
I
the
mean,
most
it
part,
results
does.
in
Yeah.
certain traumas, obviously, because
Yeah.
it's group dynamics. Group dynamics are always thus. I mean, there's no group you could ever be involved with that's not going to cause at least a little psychological damage to you by being in the group.
by being in it all
because
the time.
there's always like a
Yeah.
competition for who's the leader or whose idea is going to get picked
Sure.
or something and something. Oh, you get to wear the green shirt and I'm only on the blue. It's always little bit.
There's
of
always
hits
little
to
stuff,
your like
little
ego,
stuff, little
right? If
stuff,
you're involved
yeah.
with other people,
Definitely.
but you have to be involved with other people to exist in society.
That's what
so
that's the definition.
when you
of
learn it as a kid. It's just better. It's more of that thing of like, it may not be that it's a better experience for you, but it's more like the experience that everybody around you also had. So then you're not sitting on this weird island of like, oh, that wasn't what my childhood was like. We went to the museum 3 times a week and stuff. And everybody else is like, oh, I went to the museum 3 times a week. And then that just sucks for you.
Does.
Like, I'm trying to say that like assimilation is where the power is.
Assimilation. You heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. Assimilation is where the power is. Sponsored by Terminators. Sponsored
Conform
by,
or die. Conform or die. Conform or die.
Sponsored by Skynet.
We have assumed control. We have assumed control. We have assumed control.
We
That's
have
from
ass-
Rush. That's
Is
from
that Rush?
2112. Yep.
The what?
2112. It's the overture. It's the end of the overture when the
Oh yeah.
space police come and take over everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
You ever see Flash Gordon?
Flash. Savior of the universe. Yes, I have seen it.
Flash Gordon. That is the best thing
It
ever.
would be on the TV when I was a kid.
Flash.
So whenever I hear somebody say Flash, I always go, ah!
You have to.
It's just like get a rope.
How do you not do it?
It's just like New York City, get a rope.
Get a
Flash,
rope.
ah! Savior of the universe.
Yeah, I told Emma, I was like, before we started, I was like, yeah, I was just hanging out in New York, and she goes, get a rope.
Yeah. Well, you
Like,
said New
what?
York City.
Oh yeah, New York
Because
City.
if you don't say city, then it doesn't. I
Oh
don't
right,
have
right,
to.
right.
It's
So
New
I was
York
like, yeah, I was
City.
hanging out in New York City, and Emma went, get a rope.
Yep. Get a rope.
Oh, excuse me.
And you have to say it in a very threatening way because you're threatening murder. You're threatening.
Yeah, she said it like she's
Speaking
gonna
of
kill
group
me.
dynamics, a lynching on the high prairies is a group activity.
A
One
lynching?
person can't lynch a other person. It takes a few people to
Are
do
you
that.
sure? I think it only takes maybe 2. At
Right,
max.
but not by
But not just
themselves.
one, not just
so it's a
one.
group dynamic.
They were gonna lynch that guy because he was eating salsa from New York. Literally, that's what it was.
Yeah. Which, first of
And that
all,
was an ad.
if I was in the wild old west and I had a guy who somehow had out in the wilderness procured a glass jar of salsa from New York City, I wouldn't hang him. I'd be like, you're a magician right
like,
now.
how'd you get that?
There's not even roads.
Also, are they forgetting how many Puerto Ricans live in New York?
Well, again,
You can have good salsa in New York.
it's just a whole misnomer all the way around.
The
And-
Puerto Rican Day Parade shuts down half the city out there.
And it's just so crazy to me that like the Pace Picante company was so confident in their product that they were like, yeah, people will accept the fact that if they don't have pace, they should murder that guy.
Yeah,
And
100%.
people did. And people did murder guys.
They would just murder dudes.
They murdered the guy on the actual ad in the filming of the ad. We talked
Yeah,
about
that was
that.
the blooper. The blooper reel. They
And
actually
he was
killed
an
that
old
guy.
man. I'd like to point out again, a frail old man
frail old
out
guy.
on the trail,
Poor
cooking
guy.
up their meals 3 times a day.
It was probably
He's
better.
washing the cast iron skillets.
Like, you don't make salsa like we do in San Antonio. It's like, is that what San Antonio's known for? It's salsa.
Right. And also it's the Alamo. Like that's not a very.
San
Were they
Antonio,
eating
yeah.
salsa? I didn't realize that
There's a
Flash
lot of,
Gordon was like a BDSM show.
Dude, yeah, it's kind of a lot of
What's going
like.
on? There's a lot of really like.
There's kind of a lot of a
racy-
sexual, racy,
yeah.
like, and I mean,
And also he's going like down through a tube. Like
look at this chick. What the hell?
I don't know what's happening. I never actually
Wow.
watched it. I just
watched
always hear it.
But I was a kid, so this
Flash.
didn't seem weird to me. But like, it is a weird
Savior
movie.
of the universe.
It was a ballin' song.
Oh, and then look at this lady. She has like a guy on a chain.
No,
Look at
it's-
them. They all
What?
have on like Princess Leia.
This is-
But get a freeze frame on. Look at this.
This
Now
is
they're making
crazy.
out.
That's in the trailer. And this other chick, there's multiple chicks that he's with. Okay, this is like.
And
some
look at
guy's
all
like,
of those party boys
What?
in the background. Go back in the.
I'm
party
not
boys.
going back on.
Well,
no.
they all have that outfit on.
Yeah.
But I mean those party boys. See, look at
those
them. Look at
guys,
all
yeah.
the party
Oh,
boys.
and she's just walking around.
Yeah,
whipping
they're like
them.
West Hollywood party boys.
What the hell?
Look at them all. They're in like these costumes. Why are you wearing wings?
This movie is
You
way
guys,
more
somebody's
sexual
like
than
gay
I thought
angel
it was.
guy.
What the hell? It's extremely sexual. I don't remember any of that.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. Do you think that's
Oh,
any
he
of these
jumped right
act-
into
Do you
it.
think any of the people in this like went on to have? sort of
Everyone in this
bigger
video
careers?
is now dead.
Well, I know, but like, what do you think they did with their careers?
Porn. They
That's what
came
this is.
from porn and
This is
made
like a
this, and then they
mainstream
went back
porn,
to porn.
essentially. Yeah, that's
yeah, it
exactly
was like
right,
the guy
yeah.
that made Flash was like, "Oh, I know how I
Wow.
can get cheaper actors, porn." And so they were like, "Okay, we could do this. We'll wear this outfit." And then they were like, "Okay, bye. We'll go back to porn now because that's steady work."
What other like kind of like old movie can we put on in the background while we talk?
Oh well, I want to talk about something, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
could put a video on for
Yeah,
me.
please.
That's my power anthem. 2026.
So what's the video called?
Well, first of all, what I'd like to talk about real fast,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll whisper it to you so you can look it up. To give you a little background, yes, that top one, the background of what the power anthem is. Power anthem is something I came up with starting in 2016 as a way to achieve the solution of instead of New Year. No, you need to have it because I know what the song sounds like. New Year's resolution. Instead, I would choose a power anthem for the year.
I like that.
And that started
Instead
in
of a
20
resolution, you chose a power
anthem.
I
My
like
first
that.
year,
I
it was
like
a
that.
song called "Push It to the Limit," which is from a movie called Scarface with Al Pacino.
Push it to
And
the
it's
limit.
like push it to the limit,
Yeah, I know.
walk along the razor's edge. Don't look
Wow.
down, just keep your head or you'll be finished.
And did you live by that?
And
like,
yeah,
that
and
year?
so that gave me a lot of power that year, dude. Push
Wow.
It to the Limit song starts off with the sound of a money machine counting money.
Okay,
you
that's
telling
pretty
me
good.
that
That's
ain't
like
power?
the Pink Floyd.
Right, right.
Money.
Yeah.
That's
And
sick.
so, and the video starts that way too.
So this one.
So the song that I picked this
So
year
why Sledgehammer by
has
Peter
been
Gabriel?
it's been on the back burner rotation of like consideration tunes since 2017. Because how my process is, in December, I'll start kind of like listening to music from different like playlists and eras that I like have chosen in the past, or playlists or like albums or things where I think like, oh, there could be a good one here.
Yep.
Kind of get ideas, but I never actually pick the song until it's the new year though. until I'm actually in the energy of the new year. Because if you pick your power anthem for the next year while you're in that year,
you're stuck behind.
Like you're
stuck in a
up.
land behind.
You're starting off
but
from
you're,
the wrong
you're getting your
energy.
head in the right mindset, and then the
But
New Year
you're getting
strikes.
the-
Okay, so
it's
what?
like
So on New Year's Day, on Jan 1, you just
So this
sledgehammer
song,
just came to you.
in the night after midnight, like, I'd say about 2-3 a.m. of January 1st, 2026, I was like, all right, you know what? Let me just pop her on, see how it feels this year, which I've been doing every year for 10 years. Every year
Nice.
it's on that list, and I go like, let me hear it, and then I go, nope, I'm not ready. I'm not strong enough. I don't have the power to carry this power.
Yeah.
But guess what? 2026, I pulled the trigger, my friends, and I chose Sledgehammer, this triumphant piece of music, which
Nice.
exists from Mr. Peter Gabriel.
Oh yeah.
And if you'll start the video is also super mesmerizing and was so. I can still remember where I was when I saw the video for the
Really?
first time on MTV as a child.
Were you on a
I
cloud?
was at a pool party of the Mormons. I come dancing in.
Well, I think on that note, it's a great time to wrap it
Yeah.
up.
And
Been going a
also
couple
I would
hours.
say to the viewer,
Say to the viewer, what's your final words for the viewers? The viewers at home, the folks at home, as old Norm used to call them. Remember they say that all the time, Norm MacDonald.
R.I.P.
The folks at home. Tell the folks at home what your final words are, Em Allen.
R.I.P. to Norm MacDonald. But the thing is that power anthem is a concept that I made up for myself, and so there's no rules.
rules.
If you want to choose a power anthem for 2026, use your own method to come to it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be a song that gives anyone power but you. You don't have to go to a 80s movie soundtrack or other chart-topping hits of the 80s to find a power anthem. But if you're stumped, that's a good place, particularly the Rocky films.
That is a great place to go for inspiration.
But whatever you choose, you
Especially
can
for
choose
a
it for the
workout.
whole year. You can choose one for your whole life, one for your career. You can choose it monthly. You could choose a new power anthem every day and be like, today's the day I'm rocking this power. For me, it works when I do it as an annual power anthem, but that's me. I invented it, and I give it to the world.
Give it to the world.
Enjoy make
the-
a power
enjoy it,
anthem
world.
and live in the power.
Live in it.
Live in
Live
your
in your
power.
power. Whatever
and
your
do
anthem you
things and
choose.
choose things around you.
Live by
that are supportive of your personal power.
Live by the words of your anthem, but choose wisely.
That's right. And if the song has the words heat, hot, fire, or other things like that, that's also a very good choice because those are hot hits then, and they stay hot longer. Songs that have the word heat in them stay way hotter as hits. So that's a good choice. Yeah.
That's a good way to choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
well,
have
thank you,
inadvertently
everybody.
picked 2 power anthems over the years that have the word spire rhymed with the word fire, and I didn't even know I was doing it.
They both did?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Burning Heart by Survivor and 16th Century Greensleeves, which was last year.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. By
So,
Rainbow.
Do
okay.
it and see what you find.